Hey, shalom everybody. This is Captain Malquad at the I.S.U.P.K. I'm standing here with the man with the plan, like I like to say on my podcast journal, Commanding General Yahanna. We here live at the Nashville Cookout, Nashville, Tennessee. But of course, right after this one, we got the Midwest Fire Weekend coming up, July 30th to August 2nd down in Chicago, Illinois. Commanding General Yahanna, like always, the last couple of years, General, you've been doing a town hall meeting. This year, we're doing it again.
The water.
Damn
First
right.
of all, big shout out to you, Cap, man.
Right.
And your team, you got several new captains raised up.
Damn right.
Your squad is looking strong as can be.
That's right.
Y'all doing great work all over the whole Midwest.
Damn right.
It's a beautiful thing. The water for inviting me.
Appreciate you.
I can't wait to get up there. And this is the first time I'm doing a full town hall. This ain't even no lecture no more.
Damn right.
They done went to the level of a town hall meeting. We having a big town hall meeting up there. It's so important. You got the Iran war done just kicked off again. They made it mandatory for you to be signed up with the military, ready to go. So they're gonna try to send all our sons, all these wonderful, amazing brothers that we done woke up and put so much time in to wake up. They ready to take these brothers and get rid of them, send them to Iran to go die, so America can make more money to stomp on us even more. Taking away our civil rights, taking away the DEI, they also want our sons. They are gonna want our sons to go die. That they ain't trying to take away.
That's right.
They need to take it away with everything else.
That's right.
So that's a very important thing we need to all discuss as black people and unify. I was highly impressed that black people handled the nail salons and them Asian businesses and put them on. They taking a major cut and they hurting bad. And it also shows us how much economic power we got, Cap. You know this.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So we got that crisis going on. So we got major trouble coming to our way. So now it's time to have some serious town hall to seriously discuss what it is we need to be doing. So I'm looking forward to that town hall meeting, man. Chicago, when is it, July?
July 30th to August 2nd.
July 30th to August 2nd. And of course, that weekend is going to be the Midwest Fire Cookout. That joins every year. How many years running now, huh?
I want to say 10.
10 years, a decade running.
That's right.
The Midwest Fire Weekend, Cap. You've been rocking that thing out.
Man,
it's been a pleasure every year. I come all the way from the East Coast.
That's right.
Just to get out there and get it on. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know, Jonah, it's been a pleasure having you.
Most uncredited.
You being the head of the nation and showing brothers and sisters what it is to truly serve Christ. Town hall meeting is very important. It's very important. Like always, man, General Yahanna is doing this for our people, man. It's going to be free of charge. You in Chicago, show up.
That's it.
If you're not in Chicago, make the plans, come down, and come see what a real leader sound like, man.
Yeah, man.
It's going to be off the chain.
Yeah, man, because we losing a lot of the old guard.
That's it.
But we ain't going to let it go.
That's
you know what I mean? I'm coming all the way from New York to make sure I come in there and get with such a dynamic captain and all the men that work with him. So listen, you make the pilgrimage, town hall meeting.
That's right.
We're going to get it on, man. Where do we go from here, fam?
Damn
you know what I mean? We already showed our power with the Asian.
That's it.
Now let's think what else we need to step on.
That's it.
A whole lot we need to step on to help us.
Damn right. That's it.
So that's it.
Damn right. Man, listen, you heard it at first. The actual day of the town hall meeting will be July 31st. It's going down. Heavy information will be dropped again. The water to you, General. You know what I'm saying? Come to the Midwest Fire Weekend. We got 4 days of amazing things going on, but the town hall meeting itself is the main event. Do not miss this. And with that, shalom.
You ain't ready for me, you ain't ready for me, you ain't ready for me, yeah, what? You ain't ready for me, you ain't ready for me, you ain't ready for me, yeah, what? You ain't ready for me, you ain't ready for me, you ain't ready for me, yeah, what? You ain't ready for me, you ain't ready for me, you ain't ready for me, yeah, what? You ain't ready for me, you ain't ready for me, you ain't ready for me, yeah, what? You ain't ready for me, you ain't ready for me, you ain't ready for me, yeah, what? You ain't ready for me, you ain't ready for me, you ain't ready for me, yeah, what? You ain't ready for me, you ain't ready for me, you ain't ready for me, yeah, what? You ain't ready for me, you ain't ready for me, you ain't ready for me, yeah, what? You ain't ready for me, you ain't ready for me, you ain't ready for me, yeah, what? You ain't ready for me. You ain't ready for me. You ain't ready for me. Yeah, what? You ain't ready for me. You ain't ready for me. You ain't ready for me. Yeah, what?
Yo, Lot. These niggas stuck, man. Yeah.
Lot. I've been eating pot belly, greasy face, Glock heavy. Feed the safe, talking shit, do not tell me. I don't wanna see the hate, all that shit do not help me. I'm just trying to plead my case to the most high. Pray I see the gates. I was about to Cancun, but we just got the house instead. Covered all of their payment, and now she got the bobblehead. Looking at me like dinner, she said she about to gobble lead. Pointing beam like a pencil, and then you gotta swallow lead. Pointing beam like a pencil, and then you gotta swallow it. Pack my bag with essentials, I can't forget the hollow tip. Niggas losing they mental, and Satan come demolish it. Niggas all on they menstrual and get the whining like a bitch, just like iron, they rust. Niggas trying, they luck, keep it real. Everybody out here lying, save us, steady raising dead. They was out here lying, then dust. Niggas on my head, so the brotherhood is a must. Any hood, I be riding with my brothers that I trust. Know I'm good, cause they slime with their fingers on the clutch. Money piling like I'm trying to make it stack in the rush. One west to the death, and that ain't even enough, cause I'm coming back. I ain't never done with that, gonna hit and spread your lies. I'ma let you run with that, wanting me to spread the thighs. I ain't having fun with that, nigga, hell no. Then she wanna chop it up like a lumberjack. Got some exes popping up, trying to run it back. Want me come and hit the hole like a running back. If the Lord take a soul, ain't no coming back. On my soul couldn't fold like 100 racks. I'm down for my niggas, I up for my niggas. I go and do the time, stay stuck for my niggas. I ride for my niggas, I die for my niggas. One west to the death, no lie, Lord nigga. I'm down for my niggas, I up for my niggas. I go and do the time, stay stuck for my niggas. I ride for my niggas, I die for my niggas. One west to the death, no lie, Lord nigga.
The full Nicky on my waistline like a big nigga. No limit, I'm a tank, close game, hit different. We focus on who around, not concerned with who's missing. My boots digging, never been a house shoe. She don't like it, but she love me. I can tell when she want me. Tell, then I zip the body bag like a onesie. I'm dropping every day, let my feel clumsy. Through the pain, but we don't find shit funny. I know enough that I don't know shit. It's one thing I know this. Never bite the hand that feeds you, never lend a host. We don't want half of the world, man, we coming for this whole shit. But in the world, I was known to pack bags like a road I'm trip. In the den with the lions, I be living this in real life. Ain't everything, but you gon' lose your soul, that's a real price. Getting led by a coward, I don't know what that feel like. Black on black, toes to my head, I can't kill Christ.
I'm down for my niggas, I up for my niggas. I go and do the time, stay stuck for my niggas. I ride for my niggas, I die for my niggas. One west to the death, no lie, Lord nigga. I'm down for my niggas, I up for my niggas. I go and do the time, stay stuck for my niggas. I ride for my niggas, I die for my niggas. One west to the death, no lie, Lord nigga.
Oh, say, can you see by the blood in the streets that this place doesn't smile on you, colored child, whose blood built this land with sweat and bare hands. But you'll die in this place, and your memory This is not the land of the free, but the home of the slave.
Fuck wrong with you, boy? You know what time it is, nigga. Better watch how you step in. Yeah. But that was my nigga. Yeah. I'm in yo. Got my nigga Ramon with me. But that was my niggas, it'll be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under commanding General Yahanna. Straight off the top, I love all of my niggas. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home. That's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown, I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my Hakim gon' let him have it. Hey, thank you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it, ain't got no manners. All them pussy niggas talking shit, yeah, I know they can't stand us, but we U.P.K, Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm rippin'. And my niggas solid, number real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start steppin'. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers.
Good? Let's clap it up. Yabson Shabakatum, Yashimata Bashim Yashai to all the brothers and sisters. I.S.U.P.K scripture breakdown and law class in DC, I.S.U.P.K, Washington, DC, under command and Journey Yahanna, the hardest working man in Israel. I.S.U.P.K since 1969, been teaching the truth about the Bible that the blacks, Hispanics, and Native or First People, or Latinos, I should say, and Native and First People are the 12 tribes of Israel. We're the real Jews. The Jews have never been white. They've always been black and brown, speckled bird. Christ is black, Most High is black, the angels are black. Your future government is going to be ruled by black and Latino and First Nation people for the rest of the life of the entire earth. Right. This is the last of the white man's rule, the last of the European rule. He's on his way out. Give me 2nd Ezra. Let's start right there. Give me 2nd Ezra 6 and 56 or 7 and 56. All right, if you all have any questions, get them in now. You'll like, share, and subscribe. I'll get to you, Officer Shapat. Like, share, and subscribe. Everything UPK. Share it up, like it up. Even the haters, make sure you drop a like, hater, because it's known that that you're a hater. So at least drop a like. We're gonna answer your questions too. All right. What the hell is this shit?
Yeah, Shamshakta.
Yeah, Shamshakta. What's going on, brother? You're good to go?
Not much, but a lot. This week. This week it was real active.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you, not much, but a lot. I think that's my brother answer like a priest of the Most High. Plenty little bit. Plenty little bit.
Okay.
How much you want? Plenty little bit. Figure that shit out. Esau, you say that to Esau, he gonna be like, "What are you talking about? How much you want? Plenty or a little bit?" You say that to Black or Latino first people, we know exactly what the hell that means.
Right.
We know what that means. We don't need no translation on that shit right there. You get me? So what's he holding for me?
Yes, so like I said, we're starting from 54.
Yeah, I think that's what I want.
Can. The book
I think Officer Chapat wanna go ahead and read. Unless you wanted to so what?
Yeah, I'll grab it, yes, sir.
No sweat.
Can. The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6 and verse 54. After these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord over all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen.
Right. So somebody might say, Adam is we all come from Adam. That's true. The Bible's saying it. We all come from Adam. Right? That's what it says. From Adam come we all. Go ahead. Read from that part again.
Can. And the people also whom thou hast chosen.
And the people also who thou hast chosen. Like the Most High has a chosen people. You want to make sure, let me know, the brothers online, let me know if I get any sound, all right? If the sound is strong or if it's not too strong, if we need to adjust it. Right? Of him come we all. Yeah, we all come from Adam. But the Lord has a chosen people still. Just like the Lord chose Adam out of everybody who was on the earth at that time, the Lord has a chosen people, and his chosen people are the 12 tribes of Israel, the so-called Negroes, West Indians, Latinos, and First Nation people all throughout the Americas mainly, but scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Those are the Lord's chosen people and no one else. You get the point? Now skip me back to 6 and 6. Start at 6.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6 and verse...
No, start at 7. Start at 7, Salaki.
Can. The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6 and verse 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of that followeth?
All right, what is that saying? Read that one more time for me.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6 and verse 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times?
What shall be the parting asunder of the times? What does that mean? What does it mean when he says, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? We ain't talking about the New York Times or the LA Times. We ain't talking about those times. Come on, Bukwad.
We're saying what shall be the end time, like the end. When's the end going to come?
Okay. I'm going to come back to it. Pause right there. Go ahead.
Meaning like...
So, like, don't put that share there. It's going to... Anyway, go ahead. Continue, all right?
Meaning like, when is it going to be... the end of this time and the beginning of the next,
that's it.
In between.
Departing asunder, meaning there's a continuum of time. Even Esau call he said the space-time continuum. You get the point? Because Esau looks at the carnal makeup of everything. There's no spirit in him. You understand? He's very, very carnal. He looks at the carnal makeup of it. And because he is so carnal, he is able to do an autopsy on something and get down to the atom of it, to the root of it, and see how this thing is built, how it breaks apart. Why is this person able to run so fast? Like you see Carl Lewis run or Ben Johnson run. And if those of you who are old enough to remember, if you're not old enough to remember, Google them. You'll see what I'm talking about. You'll be like, damn, that nigga fast. The white man is looking at him like, his toes is at this angle when they hit the turf, the running track. He'll say the spikes is a certain length when he made this time. They have something called ankle. Well, not now. It's probably been out a while. Ankle stiffness, and they say that's very instrumental in pace, in speed. Like when your toes hit the ground, your ankle doesn't bend. It's stiff like a spring, and that gives you the spring all the way up through your hips to give you the cycle back. We just fast act. You get the point?
Okay.
We just fast. Joab, brother, was called what? Light of foot. That's it. That nigga quick. He strong. Samson was strong. The white man, brother, he'll measure your hand and your wrist size and the length of your shoulder to your elbow to your wrist ratio in compared to some shit like your nose bridge. And that would be a correlation that really, when you look at it over time, it might work. It might have sense in it. For us, that nigga strong. You get the point?
Okay.
So even what Esau is now breaking down in science, the Lord already knew. The Lord understands that. So that's when you read the Bible, you'll see things and statements that's the knowledge is already there. But Esau now, he doesn't have this knowledge and he doesn't have the spirit to accept this knowledge. So he has to go dig it up and open it. It's like a child, trying to break something apart to see how it works versus just using it. You get the point? Oh. He's a child. Even the Bible calls him a child race. So the Lord understands that there's a time is continuous. There's the past, the present, and the future. You get the point? And this precept is saying, when will the parting of asunder of the time, meaning when will there be a break in time and the end of this thing I'm going through? It's like saying, when will it end? And when you pray, you're going through something and you ask the Lord, when will this end? Lord, I'm tired. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Everybody know that statement. Are you asking for your life to end? No, you're not. Even if it might feel like you want your life to end. Really, that's the limit of you begging for this thing to end. It's because it seems like this thing will never end, so maybe it'll end when my life ends. That's the extremity of begging for something to end. But you asking for this thing to end and another situation to start. That's really what you're asking for. So when he said departing asunder the times, Ezra is here. Yeah, and just for context, if you're not understanding, you might want to go read the books of Ezra, first Ezra and second Ezra, where Ezra was absolutely pissed off with the condition of Israel, being oppressed, living under another nation. And all the books damn near, or the two books, first and second Ezra, is him going back and forth with the angel of the Lord about how this is bullshit and it needs to stop. It's really that. So he's saying, when will be the parting asunder the times? When will this end and our time begin? Because what I'm living here now, this ain't it. This shit is for the birds. When will this end? When will be the parting asunder the time? Keep reading after that.
Or when shall be the end of the first, and the beginning of it that followeth?
Or when shall be the end of the first? And watch, you might want to dip this camera a little bit up. Just a little bit down, a little bit more. Just a little. You might think just touch it up. A little more. Yeah, that's the one right there. I'll take that. Right? Or when shall be the end of the first? Because what's the first? Like right now, this is what we're going through. We're going through this right now. And the beginning of that's to come. What's to come? Our rulership. Our rulership is what's to come. You get the point? That's what this is. And Ezra is asking, when shall be the end of this thing and the beginning of the thing that's to come? Keep going.
And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hands held first the heel of Esau.
Right, remember in the verse before, he said, when will be the end of the first? Now he's saying from the beginning, Jacob's hand first held the heel of Esau. That's the first thing. Go ahead.
Esau is the end of the world,
Mm-hmm.
and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
That's what it is. This is the parting asunder of the time. The parting asunder of the time is Esau is the end of the world. Esau is the end of the world. What is world? The Greek word for world is cosmos. Cosmos means what? Age or society, right? A certain society, like the sports world, the entertainment world, the World Cup just finished. You get the point? You have the NBA championship, the World Championship. Baseball got the World Series. They got the Sea World. They got Sea World. They got many different worlds. The underworld, hell, shit. The underworld. You get the point? You got a whole ton of it. Which world is we talking about? This world with Esau. You can sit in this one here, brother. He gonna move that shit because it's gonna be too clustered. Esau is the end of the world, meaning the end of this age of society. What is this age of society? What Esdras is totally fed up with. If you're a brother or sister and you experiencing what every one of us is experiencing right now, which is being stretched so thin, being oppressed so much, being taken through it, being bombarded with different trauma experiences, brother, it's damn near like you can't catch a break. Forget watching the news. You ever notice why most Israelites in the world don't watch the news? Because how much could you take of just reports of people dying? How much could you take of it? There was one time they was just filming us getting shot and beat and all that shit. That's a lot to take, you know. That's a lot to watch and take. Even this footage of dogs seeing another dog get run over and the dog losing its mind. The dog trying to, wake the other dog up. I know you all seen that before, right or wrong. So if that's an animal, imagine what it's doing to you. You get the point? It's a lot. Now, if it is now that you at that point or you feeling it, you could feel it. It's frustrating. It's stressful. It's playing on your mind. It's sending up your pressure. Forget about it if you're the target of the Gestapo, aka ICE. Brother, you read 1st and 2nd Esdras, you're gonna get a clue on that. That experience is not unique. You probably might want to move that chair. It's a little cluttered and clustered. Only bring it out if we need it to. All right. There's way more space on this side anyway. All right. 1st and 2nd Esdras is going to echo what your spirit feels every day. Esdras was done with the shit. He was done. He was like, why do I have to be under these people? Why do I have to live like this? We the royal people, what the hell is going on? So much so that at one point, I think the angel had to check him. There's somewhere in one of these chapters, the angel fully had to check him. You want to move it a little bit way off the door, the mat. That's why it's a little bit to the side, because of the door. It's going to get skewed in the door. All right. And that's what he's saying. He's saying Esau is the end of this world, of this society, of this oppression. What you're seeing going on with the white man, brother, is this is winding down. This is the countdown. The great day, like how the song go, the final countdown. That's you listen to Esdras and play that in the background. That's what the hell is going on right now. The final countdown. The Ferris wheel was down there in the mall for the 250. About 20 souls was there, maybe a little bit more, but it wasn't packed. You get the point? The reflecting pool going to hell. Hegseth said this morning how they're running out of money for these missiles. They're running out of money for all these. The Iran war is sending them bankrupt. They're asking them, well, why you keep fighting? It's the final countdown. That's why. What do you want me to do? Keel over North Korea and them say, listen, man, it's a wrap. You all mess with Iran. I'm stepping all the way in. It's going to be, what it says, severe retaliation. Find the quote for me. I think North Korea just recently came out and said something about severe retaliation, or I forget the words they use. It's a rough time. But the rough time means what? It means our turn is coming very soon, is next. It's just like the Bible says in Revelation, like a woman going through travail. The worst time is right before that baby comes. right before that baby come. That water break her, and she had to walk around and breathe and just, she in it now. We in it now. There's no turning back at this point. Just gotta see it through. And that's where we at right now. So if you feeling it, guess what? I'm feeling it too. You feel, the brothers in here feeling it too. The walls, the cup with water feeling it. We all feeling it. Do not think for a second you're the only one feeling it, because you might start to think now that this is too much. Nobody understands what you're going through. And that's what Satan wants. Satan wants you to be separate and isolated so he could fully play with you. We all going through it. And we must all go through it if we all want to rule. If we want this rulership, and you want to be able to have slaves, and you want to be able to get vengeance for your foreparents, we have to go through this labor pains. We must. Keep reading on. Read verse 8 again, please, Art. So what? I had to unmute him, man.
Answer. Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah. I got you.
I think that cut off just so.
No. You good? I can hear you.
Yeah. So like the phone just cut off there. Yeah,
okay, somebody could pick it up.
I get it.
I keep telling you about these phones and all. Guess what I'm reading from? You see the tape on this, right?
Yeah, cancel.
Yeah. Y'all go ahead and get new phones. I'll just buy new tape.
Right.
Let's buy new tape. Shout out your mind. This was his own. Go ahead.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6 and verse 8. And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau.
And that's the time we in right now. We in the time of Jacob's hand holding the heel of Esau. We had to deal with his boot on our neck right now. That's where we at. And we had to stay in the scrap. We had to stay in the battle. We had to stay following how the Lord wants us to be. That's the first. Go ahead.
For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of him that followeth, man. Like, we are the next rulers of the earth. We are such a better people to rule, where we have the compassion, we have the spirit of it to rule. We don't care about your ankle stiffness and the angle that which it hit, and we don't care about none of that shit. Is they getting food? Do they have water? But these people have a place to live. The white man come into office, and the Supreme Court had a 6-3 or 7-3 ruling against homeless sleeping in the national parks. They arrest some brother a few weeks ago in Memphis, Tennessee. Somebody could look it up. Felony charge. He homeless, sleeping in the park. Felony charge. Meanwhile, they don't want to arrest Netanyahu if he comes to New York. Both Trump and Mamdani say, we're not arresting him. You could let this murderer come to New York. But this brother who ain't got nowhere to sleep, who probably is a vet, probably. Somebody find for me the percentage of homeless that are veterans. There's a homeless population that's, white trailer park trash drug addicts. There's a population that's, what else? People who did not survive the economy crashing and had lost their homes. There's a population of ex-prisoners who come home and they all their family dead. All their immediate family is gone, and the next generation don't know them. They don't even know they was locked up. They don't even know they had an uncle. And then there's a population who are vets. Everybody had to go to jail now because of Trump. You get the point? Remember, there was bulldozing their houses and all of that. Yeah, we are the next government that's going to do better, because this rulership, this current rulership right now is horrible. It's absolutely horrible. And this is not just America. This is the world. We are going to rule the world. I think, Mathayad, let me know if that video is up on the DC page. There's a video I sent. Did I send it to him? Maybe I didn't. There's a video. Let me know if I send this to you, Matthew. There's a video explaining these bombs that the Israeli government been using on the Gaza, I think, for the last year and a half. Did I send them to you? You on, Mafia?
Yeah, con, sir. I don't remember that. I'm gonna go check through though.
Hold on, no, I saved it. I could send it. I could send it to Bakwash. Now I'll send it to you after
Con.
to sort out. All right, hold on.
Shalom,
brother.
Break a thumb.
Yep, some Shabta. What's going on, priest?
Two sir.
Brother.
I got that percentage for you with homeless veterans.
Come on with it.
Veterans account for approximately 5 to 7% of all adults experiencing homelessness in the United States.
Now, understand that. Understand that. And did they give you any full numbers? Like what is the full percentage?
Let me see.
Meaning, like what the percentage equate to? That's why I don't like percents. Percents don't really let you know exactly how much damage. 5% might seem small, but go ahead.
I got same thing, 5%, and it says about 22 out of every 10,000 American veterans experience homelessness.
22 out of every how much?
10,000.
Out of every 10,000. So now, once again, they're trying to make that number small. So that means there got to be a great number of people homeless. How much people in America? 300 and something million people in America. It got to be about 50 million people homeless. It got to be something like that. Go ahead, Shah.
I look at they say the veterans and them is 32,495.
Now listen, and that's what they're saying is reported, right? So let's go with that number. You're gonna arrest 32,000 people now because it's a crime to sleep in the park. When they were sleeping in the jungle and in the deserts, fighting your fucking wars, that wasn't a felony. You taught them people to make tents and survive on their fucking own. Now they come home. Now there's an ISO. Yeah, we need to rule. We need to rule. We need to rule. How about you just turn one of them parks into a veteran village? So you homeless or whatever, you could come here and set your tent up. There's bathroom facilities. There's this, there's that until you get back on your feet. Versus you just trying to hide everybody into a corner. Yeah, that's not going to happen, brother. That's not going to happen. We are going to have to rule. I'm gonna look for this video. I'm gonna send it to you, all right? Because if I didn't send it to you, Matthew, I still like you about that. But I definitely saved it. It's a ridiculous. I mean, I ain't give a damn about these damn Palestinians. But this video gonna make it be like, well, surely this has to end. Surely this thing has to end. Oh my goodness. Hold on.
So, like, sir, if I could,
please go ahead.
They got 32,882 veterans experiencing homelessness on a single night every day in the U.S.
That's great. Listen, man, that's what they know. That's reported. You know how much people who are ex-military, who are veterans, that do not report into the VA. They don't seek it out because it's just too much bullshit. They just rather just tough this thing out on their own, the PTSD, whatever else. So that number could be way more. Oh, I'm gonna look for this video, brother. It's an insane video about this bomb they've been using on the Gaza. Oh Lord. All right, let's keep reading. Oh, I found it. Hold up. I found it. Bakwash, where could I send it to you? Facebook? Okay. Matthew, I'm gonna send it to you too, all right? You could probably put this on the DC page, all right? Bakwash, let me know when you queue it up, Ark. Okay, yeah, go ahead, read out, please.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6 and verse 10. The hand of man is betwixt the heel and the hand.
We getting the feedback. Read one more time.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6 and verse 10. The hand of man is betwixt the heel and the hand. Another question Ezra asks, thou not?
Right? No. It's not a question. He's saying, and no other question. Other question Ezra asks, thou not. Meaning, this is the answer the angel gave him when he was like, when shall be the parting asunder of the times? The angel broke it down to him, man. Like Jacob, Esau is the end of this time, and Jacob is the beginning of what comes after. And Jacob's hand first held the heel of Esau, right? And Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that cometh after, because Ezra was fed up of now. So the angel, and this is second Ezra. So imagine it took him a whole book and a half for the angel to give him this answer. It letting you know how Ezra was pushing up against the angel. He was like, this is some bullshit. You got to read this thing out. And everything you feel in the fiber of your bones is what Ezra was going through and complaining to the angel about. Like, this has to stop. This has to stop. I think this one is when he said, why was I even born in this time to witness my people going through this shit? And the angel had to tell him, every generation was built for the oppression, right? So whatever oppression was going through in the 20s, it would not have survived the crack epidemic. The crack epidemic would not have survived slavery. You get the point? It's like wherever you are is what you had to deal with at that time. Go ahead, Shapat, please.
It's like I always had trouble finding that verse, that particular verse. Is right here.
Okay, it might be before. You want to look, is this where the nature of the playing field is? Or generation, isn't it? I could find it for you, all right? I'll just have to look it up, look up the Q words. But Ezra was really pressing up on him, and he's saying, this is, we're next. So now after that, hearing that, Ezra asked no other questions after. It gave him something to look forward to. And brother, you have to have something to look forward to. You have to, or else you just suffer depression. You ever see people, homeless people, if you notice, there's homeless people who you might sleep outside or sleep somewhere, but you wake up somewhere, you find a gym to take a bath. You still have a slavery. You moving, you're just homeless. Then there's a homeless person who sleeps all day. Sleep anywhere. Outside the store, under a bridge, on the bus, on the train, sleep. Have you ever wondered why they just sleep all day? Anybody knows why? Go ahead. Grab the mic, though, so that everybody can hear you.
Like you, sir. A broken spirit and or depression.
Yep. The spirit is done. What the fuck am I waking up for? Bills? This bullshit? Man, let me sleep. Let me nod off. Let me take something or smoke something that'll just make this thing pass because I'm ready for the next stage. This shit, I'm done. And I'll just sleep. I'll just sleep. People like, why don't you just take care of yourself? Why don't you bathe? Why don't you do? Shut up. You go home every night. You have a car with AC. You're eating food. You're scrolling. You have stuff to entertain you. This person got nothing. Shut the fuck up. Let them sleep. They have some money, give it to them. Their life is hell. Let them sleep. Don't worry about it. This suffering. In our kingdom, though, people are going to wake the fuck up because we're going to make this shit lit and live and fair and just and righteous. Our kingdom is going to be so much better than them. Anything we take over, people want to be part of it, which is why they wanted to integrate our athletes into their white leagues, from the Negro leagues to this, because we just made it better. Think about basketball if the white man was in it. Bouncing around. Here. Think about baseball. Think about everything. Think about how we are. We just make it better. There's brothers in prison that have a fucking clothing line. You understand what I'm saying? They're taking the prison gear and the sheets and making designs. And the shit is not shabby. The shit is fly. In prison. You tell me we are not the better people? Yeah, just stay tuned. Stay in those Europeans or those heathens who recently came to America for the World Cup and they were so impressed with this place and this and that, they want to stay and all kind of shit. Wait till the kingdom of heaven, when niggas is ruling. It's going to be a party every day. You might as well play a disco ball for the sun because you're going to wake up to a soundtrack. Our rulership is not going to be this. Imagine in the greatest, most powerful, arguably the richest empire on the earth, there's people sleeping on the street due to depression. Just imagine that. Not even the dogs are eating from the table, need to eating the crumbs. Imagine that the dogs of this empire is not eating. Imagine that shit. We are the better people, brother. We are absolutely the better people. Hold on, let me see if we need some more here. No worries, we could move on. All right. Any questions? If not, we'll go straight into Nolan Wells.
Whole person.
Okay, do you want to answer it or just after you gonna call me about it? Yeah. Okay, no sweat. Anybody else had questions? Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if this is a rhetorical, but
Okay.
Randy,
is it up on the screen?
No.
Okay.
Why do black men kill black men and love white women?
I'll answer that question. It might be legit. It might be a legit statement. No problem. I'm gonna explain to you. Let me give you biblical proof so you know this answer is from the Lord. All right. Give me Exodus. What do I want? 4. Give me Exodus 4. Shit, I'm so fucking behind with this boy. Give me hold on. Do we have that video? Let's get the video real quick. Give me not Exodus 4. Give me Exodus 2. 2, and let's start at maybe 8 or so. Look at this video here. I can tell me we don't need to rule, brother. Is the volume?
It's been recently confirmed that Israel was using 25,000.
Y'all can hear the brothers online?
It's perfect, sir.
All right, let's start it over.
It's been recently confirmed that Israel was using $25,000 thermo munitions on civilians. These bombs create temperatures so hot it causes people to evaporate, and it is said to have evaporated 2,800 civilians. The MK-84 bomb costs between $20,000 to $30,000 each, weighs 2,000 pounds, and creates temperatures up to 6,300 degrees Fahrenheit. To get an idea of how hot that is, campfires get up to 1,200 degrees Fahrenheit, and lava to actually melt rock is at 2,200 degrees Fahrenheit. So these bombs create almost 3 times the amount of heat that it takes to melt rock into lava. It is reported that Israel used over 14,000 of these bombs, and that it had the equivalent explosive power as 6 Hiroshima nuclear bombs dropped on Gaza, which is only the size in square miles of Detroit, Michigan, a big city. So why does Israel use such expensive super weapons?
Pause. So you see when the bomb went off, the wave? No, that's sound moving air. But there's heat coming out of that shit. That even if you're not at the point of impact, that radiation, bro, is down here like a atomic, like a nuclear bomb. It has an effect like that. It'll just burn you, it'll just fry you. And the further out you are, it'll just cook you from the inside, where you probably don't want to survive that heat. It's anybody who ever been burned. You have 1st degree, 2nd degree, 3rd degree burns. As you go down in degrees, that's how far into your body it goes. And that heat stays in there. That's really where the pain comes from. After the burn is put out or whatever, that thing is radiating through your meat, cooking. You get the point? This shit, fuck, look how much bombs they drop out. $20,000 to $30,000 per bomb. You're locking up homeless people. They need a house. Home Depot got some houses, like a shed almost. How much?
10
to 20 or something like that, right? So less than that. Let's say 15 now. You might want a flat screen. We need to rule, brother. You understand? We need to rule this place. If you ever need motivation, we need to rule this place, brother. You're killing these Palestinians, they're slaves, they're going to work for Christ. And they're going to be happy to work for Christ. Keep playing.
On civilians, unarmed civilians. One, American taxpayers pay for it anyway. And not only do they not have to pay for it, but they own our military industrial complex and actually make a profit, a big profit, when they do this. Second, weapons testing. They can analyze death and destruction data much better from many different angles when they're doing this to unarmed civilians as compared to if they were doing this in an actual war against another superpower. And this is Netanyahu's evil empire.
They're just doing this, really just the testing shit. It's like you make a new bullet, you go out, you shoot pigs. You ever see them flying in the helicopter shooting pigs? They're not eating them pigs, you know. They'll say it's controlling the population, whatever. That's just for fun. You're just doing it to see how this bullet hits, how this helicopter performs, because they're not fighting back. You get the point? I sent you another one. Whenever you queue it up, let me know. All right. I think Captain Awarium is waiting in the waiting room. All right. Okay. So the brother wanted this one here. Also, give me Phineas. Give me the one with Phineas with the javelin. So let's start. Exodus 2 and start at 11. Somebody else read for me. All right.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 2, verse 11. And it came to pass in those days when Moses was grown that he went out unto his brethren and looked on their burdens, and he spied an Egyptian smiting a Hebrew, one of his brethren.
Right.
And he looked this way and that way. And when he saw that there was no man, he slew the Egyptian and hid him in the sand. And when he went out the second day.
So now this first day, Moses, remember Moses grew up in the house of Pharaoh. He grew up almost like Pharaoh's son. Pharaoh's daughter had no children. She found Moses, adopted him damn near into the family. Pharaoh grew up damn near like Pharaoh's son. I mean, Moses grew up damn near like Pharaoh's son. He grew up so powerful and with the spirit of the Lord, just like how we do in everyday life. We impress the heathens with everything we do. Pharaoh made Moses viceroy. He was like vice president. He was really second in charge in Egypt. One day, Moses went to look upon his brothers. So Moses knew he was an Israelite. He knew he was a Hebrew. He did not for once think he was an Egyptian. Message: don't never think you're an American. I don't care how great of an education you had, how much money you made, or what you did in high school or college. You are the sons and daughters of slaves. You are the sons and daughters of the oppressed people. You should never, ever forget it. Ever. Because Moses didn't forget it. All right. So now Moses went out one day and he saw the Egyptians smiting the Hebrew. And Moses was angered because this was unjust. Moses looked left and right. And when he saw there was no witnesses, he slew the Egyptian. Now, should he have done it? Hell no. Murder is wrong. But Moses saw what was going on. And of course, his privilege, at this point, he untouchable. He did what he did. And he went back home and is like, man, I can't believe this is how my people living. He went out the next day again. Go ahead.
And he went out the second day. Behold, two men of the Hebrews strove together.
Right. And behold, he saw now he's not seeing the Egyptian smiting the Israelite, but he saw two Israelites fighting each other. Go ahead.
And he said to him that did the wrong, wherefore smitest thou thy fellow? And he said, who made thee a prince and a judge over us?
Right. Moses said, wherefore smitest thou thy fellow? Meaning, he said, yo, why y'all fighting? Y'all stop. And Moses did not understand oppression. He didn't get it. He didn't fully get it because he didn't live it. You get the point? Even though his life was a form of oppression, but it's something, if you're not seeing it every day, hearing it every day, you're not going to immediately relate. You're going to have to, experience that. These brothers, they was oppressed. They oppressed and they're fighting because when you under pressure, there's something in you wanting to survive. It's going to fight back. The problem with us being oppressed is we're not allowed to fight. We are not allowed to fight the oppressor, but we're free to fight each other. Our fight cannot go vertical, straight horizontal. We could never fight up, but we could fight across them. We could do that shit. You get the point? We could just, whoever is around, we could lash out. And Moses didn't understand that. And these brothers was like, nigga, who the fuck is you? Go ahead.
Like if I may, that's why I always notice, you ever notice in the comments, especially or when we at camp, people always come and they ask us why are we saying this, that, and the third, or why are we wearing they don't never go into the Jewish man's temple and ask him the same thing at all.
No.
They're going to ask us.
It's understood. It's understood with him. Well, once again, it's the oppression, which is why the Israelite school of UPK is so unique in that we fight for our people. We fight the oppressor and the oppression for our people because it's two different things. The oppressor is a person. That oppression is that system, where his people don't even have to be an oppressor, like, actively doing it, but it still benefit from the system. It's a perfected system at this point. We'll fight the oppressor and the oppression for the oppressed, and we'll also fight the oppressed because we know the oppressed don't understand what's going on. You get the point? It's like saving anybody who ever, brothers and sisters who fortunate enough to know how to swim. They tell you if you're not skilled, don't try to save a drowning person. They tell you that. Why? Because that drowning person is going to fight. Now, you go out there to save the drowning person, you're going to be like, nigga, I'm here to save you. Motherfucker's dying. In his mind, he's dying. He's grasping for air. Drowning is so traumatic, they use it as a torture technique. It's called waterboarding. Like your body damn near detaches from your brain and goes into a whole panic mode. If you ever drown, some people, ain't fully drowned, but damn near all took in water and panicked. Until this day, they will not go in water. It's so traumatic. You get the point? So now imagine in the spirit, that's what you're doing. Our people are underwater. We just don't know it. We're drowning. I'm trying to pull you out. Nigga, you preaching hate. What's that? Shut your mouth. Go get a job. That's you out in the water trying to save this person. You're trying to pull them in. You're trying to make it back to shore so you can go back and save more people. And the UPK, we equipped to do it because this oppression is designed to make you hate your own people. It's designed to do that. Hating your own people is damn near, it's a natural result. It's so a natural result. When you come into the truth, you understand it, where being in the UPK, you get to see, you fully understand why that happens, and now you're able to attack that part of your people that needs checking for it. You get the point? Some, Christians and whoever else, you just turn on the people who oppressed. You get the point? It's kind of hard to fully internalize, but this oppression we are in, brother, till this day, America does not hate the Arab like they hate us. Arabs have Detroit. They own Detroit. They, they're in the chicken stops. They got stores. They got, multi-billion-dollar businesses in America. And they bomb towers. I don't care if it was inside job, Jewish man, whatever. There was Arabs on the fucking plane. What are we talking about? But the hatred for us is ridiculous. Even the Arabs hate us. The East Indians hate us. The Chinese hate us. The Africans hate us. The oppression is designed to make you hate Black and Latino people. It's designed for that. It's just part of it. And if you hate Black people being Black yourself, congratulations, you're oppressed. You get the point? So now to answer this Randy's question, why do Black men kill Black men? Oppression. Why did Moses find Israelites fighting with Israelites? Oppression. Why was there police brutality and black on black crime in Egypt? Why was there, the Egyptians smiting the Hebrew and the Hebrew smiting the Hebrew, which is police brutality and black on black crime? They're all symptoms of oppression. And love the white woman. It's not you might like white women or you might have know somebody who particularly loves white women, but it's also part of oppression where it's the residue of hating yourself. Hating yourself means when you seek a mate, you seek somebody who's not like you. You seek somebody who's not, so it's not just white women, it's Africans. It's Nolan Wells' mother. What was she? She was some Filipino or some shit. Come on.
Her mother was Filipino and her father was black.
Oh, her father. Okay, my mistake. Salakia. There's many more. There's many more. Heinz Ward. His mother, I think, is Korean or some shit like that. Salakia, I could take that. Nolan Wells' mother, right? Her father was black, but her mother was Filipino. Now, the man who married her, you think he was attracted to the black side? All right. You get the point? Tiger Woods' father, black. The mother is whatever that thing is, Blasian. You understand? We seek something that's not us. What's the woman name? Michelle Obama. She grew up in Chicago. You think she couldn't go marry Jordan? Why did she choose this poor African? He was poor. Some poor African did not have no job. She had to mind him, pay his rent, pay his bills, feed him into the White House. Why? Because he's so well-spoken and he had Kenyan roots in Hawaii and he ain't some nigga from Southside. You get the point? It's oppression. Oppression will make you hate who you are, hate everything about you, hate how your people dress, how your people talk. That let's not just stop at the white woman. Why do black people and Latino people hate each other and join religions of the oppressor who oppresses? Why do we become Muslim when the Arabs hate us? Because Assalamu alaikum sounds so good when you oppress them. It's a foreign language. It's exotic. Even down to the cars, brother. You want to drive a foreign nigga? It got 4 wheels and will take you from A to B. What the fuck is the problem? What's the difference? You get the point? It's the oppression will drive you to something that's not you, because without the truth, you'll internalize oppression as it's because I'm black. Like the fault is race, is who I am. It's this, is me. It's this body, it's these hands, it's this face, it's this lip, it's this nose, it's this eyes. I'm gonna give you a good one. Give me you remember some weeks ago I did a video on a class on the Brazilian brother, the brother from the tribe of Asher who plays in Spain. He plays football in Spain. He was racially abused. Where the dude covered his mouth and he ran to the referee, right? And I told you all how he cries a lot, or he used to cry a lot because they would abuse him. He's been in Spain since he was like 18. And he's very dark skinned, right? Pull up a picture of him right now. Pull up a picture of him before and pull up a picture of him right now. Now, he plays for Brazil. His name is Vinicius Jr., right? He plays for Brazil. He played in the World Cup recently. So he was just in America. I thought this shit was AI. Okay, so you see how he looks on the left? Just go to images. I'm going to tell you which one to pull up. Pull up that one on the second one from the bottom on the left. Second one from second down row. So like the first one on the second row. Yeah, that one. Just make that big. All right, so this is the guy. See if could you share that one? Everybody seeing it? No sweat. Take your time. This is him. This was him since he was born. This was him when we did the video earlier this year. The World Cup just ended Sunday. It started in June. He came to America looking like that. Go to the first picture. Very first picture. Blow that up. That's the same person. Brazil got knocked out about 2 or 3 weeks ago, let's say 21 days ago. He went and got chin surgery because the American public was mocking him so much about he don't have a full chin. This guy's salary is something like $400,000 or $500,000 a week. And he went and got a surgery. I mean, I don't know, but Michael B. Jordan had the same face since fucking The Wire, right?
So I didn't.
I could look at The Wire and look at that nigga. Who the fuck is that on the right? That doesn't look like him at all. At all. Pull up a next picture. Pull up another picture. Go back to the thing. Go ahead, Shapat. Go down the one on the right. The last column, the second row. That one. Go ahead, Shapat.
I was about to say before you had, is that the chin right there? Yeah, that's it. It looked like that chin looked like you could just pull his chin and just keep stretching.
Brother, it looked like a totally different person. I don't even believe this shit. I sent this to Nanfak. Nanfak said that got to be AI. That's not him. I said, Nanfak, there's videos of it. And of course, he chooses white women. He doesn't choose somebody who looks like his mother. Even making so much money, the Saudis offered him $1 billion contract to come down to Saudi Arabia to play. His biggest problem is not getting kicked out of the World Cup. Brazil's legacy, 5-time champions, got kicked out. His biggest problem is what he sees in the mirror. Now you understand why black men would fight and kill each other, black and Latino, and not want somebody who looks like their mother. Oppression, oppression. Brother, I'm making $400,000 a week. A week now. This is not a year. You could look it up if y'all think I'm lying. I don't care what the fuck you call me, nigga. I'll slap you and take the charge. I'll fly to you, spark you, and just pay whatever the fine is. It's 400,000 pounds a week. What the fuck? A chin? Brother, we are so oppressed as a people. It's ridiculous. It's super ridiculous, brother. Somebody had a hand up? Go ahead, sis, please.
Yeah, it looks like he got a facelift too.
He looked totally different.
Yeah.
He looked the only way you could know it's him is the nose with the flare, and his eyebrow right here is have a little, it's like almost like it's swollen, but that's how his eyebrows are. But that's him. There's a video of him. You just get kicked out the biggest tournaments in the world. You're supposed to be better than everybody. Your biggest problem is how you look. Oppression. Now, if he didn't have the money and somebody talked to him wrong, what do you think he would do? That's why black people fight each other, can't get along. We're oppressed. We're oppressed by some devil. Go ahead, brother. Grab the mic if you don't. Somebody grab it for him, man.
When you were saying what you were saying, it made me acknowledge that even if you're a millionaire, you still feel the normality of mental abuse.
Yeah, you don't feel human. Look at Michael Jackson now. Totally opposite to him. Michael Jackson, the greatest pop star to ever live, hands down. Greatest performer to ever live, hands down. When Joe was around and he was under Joe, he looked like a brother. As soon as he could break out, he wanted to look like a white woman or white man or just not that big nose thing from Billie Jean. He don't want that shit at all. You get the point? He don't, even before the shit he would sing about, even though it was pop, that's our life.
Right.
She said, the kid is not my son, Gil. That's our life. You get it? I was a young boy partying to Billie Jean. Only when I got older, I was like, hold up, this nigga spitting some shit right here. You get the point? Yeah, don't even pull it up. Don't even bother to pull this shit up. But now, really deep down, he hated who he was. He hated what he looked like. Went and get the Presley girl. You get the point? His sisters, Janet Jackson and LaToya, and they all cut their nose up and look all horrible. Look at Serena Williams, best tennis player in the world. Her sister was number one first. She surpassed her sister. She was the one who the father didn't. The father thought Venus would have been the one. She was the one. And look what happened when she got grown. She chose a white man and did surgery to not look black. This is oppression, Randy. This is oppression. This is oppression. And it affects men and women. It affects brothers and sisters too. It's not just something that exclusive to black men or Latino men or Native Indian men. This is a Israelite curse because of oppression. All right, I hope you understand. All right, y'all could look up the one with Phineas, where the brother took the no, what was the broad Midianite woman? Midianite woman is them people who like Kim Kardashian, that type of broad. And right there, when Joshua addressing the crowd, he walking through the crowd with her proud in tow into his tent, while Joshua telling us to stay separate. He could not stop. He couldn't stop himself because, brother, we just, you can't go through the thing. All right, so that's why. That's absolutely why. We're different than the oppressor. The oppressor has not been oppressed, but a day is coming when you're going to get oppressed. You East Indians, you white people, you Europeans, you Jewish people, you Italians, you Africans, you Hawaiians, you know, everybody else, whoever left out. You are going to get oppressed, and you are going to wake up daily wanting to be us. Right now, the Filipinos want to be us because it's fun. The Japanese want to be us because it's fun. You get the point? Get the braids in the hair and they sing rap and hip hop. Burna Boy wants to be us because it's fun. There's a time coming where you are going to hate yourself. Even, brother, even that's so heavy. I don't know if anybody could find it. I might need some help. Martha, yeah, you might be able to help me out with this one. Or Kazak, I think you might know this one. There's a video with Burna Boy talking about how much he hated being African in London because it was so popular to be a Benjamite. And he wanted to be a Benjamite so goddamn bad. He started telling people he was from Jamaica and talking like Benjamites. What? Right? If somebody could find that video. Now imagine he would do that when nobody oppressing him but the white man. What do you think they're going to want to be when we fully in rulership, brother? We're going to make your punishment look so fly. It's going to be so great. It's going to be so outstanding. You're just going to want to be like us. And right now we're oppressed. That's why we hate each other and murder each other, all right? Where we going next? We good to go? You had the other video?
I have the other video.
Run it real quick for me if you don't mind, all right? Okay. And this other video right here is more proof. We need to rule and be in charge, that God's system, God's laws are better than anything on this earth. Let me know, brothers online, let me know if y'all could hear.
There were different body parts.
So we can hear.
All right, no sweat.
Being targeted on different days at the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation food distribution point. So one day, 19 young... There were different body parts being targeted on different days at the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation food distribution point. So one day, 19 young teenage boys had all come in one day, all of whom had been shot in the head and neck. Nowhere else, just the head and neck. Another day, they came in predominantly with chest injuries. Another day, they came in predominantly with abdominal gunshot wounds. And we noticed this on one day, the Saturday before I left Nassau Hospital to come home to England. 4 young teenage boys were brought in, all of whom had been shot in the testicles, just the testicles. Now. The pattern of injuries that we all witnessed was so striking. It was clearly beyond coincidental. And it seemed to us like there was a game of target practice.
And these were all children who'd been shot, Palestinians who'd been shot at Gaza Humanitarian Foundation food distribution sites.
Absolutely. And I operated there.
That's it? So listen, this is a report he given. I forget that devil's name. What's his name again? He used to be on Fox. Tucker Carlson, right? He's giving, because Tucker has his own station now. He giving him this report. He said, "Listen, man. When they was bringing the food, remember that time where they would bring the food into the Gaza on the trucks because they wouldn't allow them to bring them by boat or nothing because they cut off the sea. Remember, I showed you all that last week or week before. They had these trucks coming on these food distribution." And of course, they have Palestine. You'll see the bombs they was dropping. So these people is running from a certain area where they have tents to this open area where these trucks are. and they're running, coming. And they said all these young teenage boys would come in with different wounds. But they started now taking note of the wounds. One day it would be all head shots or neck shots. The next day it would be all testicles or somewhere else, I forget the other part, abdomen shots. And they realize they getting orders to mutilate them like that on this particular day. They're having fun. We need to rule, Akim and Akwafian. We need to rule. These people need to be put in check. These people need to be, housed and, when I say housed, I mean like a doghouse, and put them to work and give them no ambition and no motivation to rule anyway. You got to break their spirit. You see like how our spirit is broken? Or some people, they be at the traffic light. You ever see people, you waiting on the light, it's like, why this nigga don't move? Brother, the minute he's not or she is not doing something, they take into account their life arc, and it's fucking depressing. So for that 2 seconds that the traffic light is red, that person has escaped their physical reality. They're not even there. They just, shit. That's our life arc. Meanwhile, they could choose where they're shooting people. Once again, nobody fighting back. So of course you could take your time and aim and do all kind of shit. We need to rule out. God's laws, God's ways, our ways are much better than anything America could offer you. Japan, China, Korea, I don't care who. It's just better because that there is absolute madness, brother. What is these people doing to you? I thought you had war with their government or some terrorist group. These boys coming for food. Fuck is we talking about? Next question.
If I could, sir.
Mm-hmm.
So like I said, what you're saying is so heavy. As you're talking, I'm just thinking,
Go ahead.
We waiting for your house shot. We're like, we can't wait for your house shot to come back.
Mm-hmm.
These people don't know how much they need us. I mean, they have no idea how much they need us to rule, like you say. I mean, we wait for your house shot, and they should be waiting for us. Slack it.
Listen now, they're gonna find out. They're gonna absolutely find out that their salvation, their change, what they really need is a black man in charge. They're gonna slowly find that shit out, brother. Or they're gonna just learn the hard way. They're gonna learn to love us by choice or by force. Whether they hear or forbear, they're going to raise their children to learn how to talk to us. Imagine you raise your children to learn to talk to some white man in a badge because he's in a badge. You don't raise. They remember the whole movement. Teach your kids to say yes sir, no sir. That wasn't to a white man in them. That was to a white man in a badge. So because he has on this uniform, you got to learn to talk to him different. There's gonna come a time. Listen, Cody. Jaden, Cody, you see these Negroes, the shield and them braids. You say Adawan. You say Khan, Adawan, Khan. Let's hear it. 2, 3. Khan, Adawan, Khan. They're gonna be making videos with their children saying Khan, Adawan, Khan, and they're so adorable. Look at that. That's coming, brother. That thing is coming. We're gonna get all that glory. We're going to get it, and we're going to have full rulership over it. It's coming this way, brother. Just don't check out of this place. Don't let the oppression here. The oppression is made to make you think there's nothing after. The Lord said there's something after. Your father said there's something after. And it's so spiritual that they destroy our homes where we don't have relationships with our fathers. So it's not even in practice how we live. You get the point? It's not even in practice. But if it was in practice, well, this man here is called our father. He said this. I know if my father says this is what it is. Brother, they cut us off at the knees, brother. They cut us off at the knees, and it's going to change. All right, what do you have? You holding the other video?
So like I said, I got the burner void, John, in the private chat.
I appreciate it. I think he pulled it up. To water too, Cap.
Kawaka.
Make it, could it take up the whole screen? Oh, no, don't worry, just play it.
Just being in a place where I wanted to forget I was even Nigerian. You understand? Like I wouldn't even.
Why did that come about? Did you need?
Bro, I wasn't. To be honest, I wasn't proud to be Nigerian, bro.
Why?
Stop right.
Really...
He's from London. Fuck, he talking like he from Atlanta, bro. Where's bruv?
Right, concert.
Come on.
A proud thing to be at the time.
Yes.
You feel me? Like, and that's the truth. It wasn't.
Listen, hold on, pull it back. Pull it back a little bit. You can't. Yeah, I think you could pull it back. You can't.
It wasn't really a proud.
Oh shit! I wish you could. You sure there's no way to pull it back? All right, let's go ahead and play then.
It's coming from being in the UK and stuff at the time. It wasn't really the proudest thing to be because, like, they just always used to clown us and try to, you know, with the apps and all them things there. So yeah.
Even how he said them things there. That's how Benjamin might really talk. Where is the whole? Even remember, man's not hot. Remember the African who man's not hot. He's African.
Right.
Why he doesn't make where the shaky and talk like a Hamite? That shit ain't fly. I don't know. That shit not selling. Nobody don't care about that. But you want to be us so bad. What I wanted to show you was Gilly's face because Gilly is a Hamite.
Right.
Oh, you didn't know. The brother just woke up in class, Aki. Look at him hand. He just got freed, Aki. I said, Gilly is a Hamite. He's like, what? Yeah, Gilly is an Ethiopian or Somalian or some old dumb shit. Look, you gotta see him with the hat off. You see with that hat off, you immediately see the vulture at the side and the rice coming down from the sky. You could see it. You could see the whole thing where he just sitting there with the distended belly and the ribs. He's some Hamite. Wallow I ain't too sure about. He related to him. I don't know on which side. But Gilly is for sure Hamite. He's for sure Ham, brother. And Gilly looking at him, you notice Wallow is engaged. He's like, right. Gilly looking at him like, damn. He's saying, what the fuck I am?
Mm-hmm.
Because you in Philly pretending to be a young bull rapping. When this nigga here, at least he had the balls to confess. Bro, I didn't want to be no Nigerian, bro. What I want to do that them things there. You don't know what the fuck you want to be. Whether you want to be a Juliet or a Benjamin. No oppression from us. You're going to get it. You want to be us? No problem, Burner Boy. No problem. No problem. Somebody say Salakia? Go ahead, Shapat.
Salakia, sir.
Oh, come on, Kazak Salakia. I'm coming to you, Shapat.
Couple concerts. And Salakia, sir, there's a video. We are in D.C. There's a video of quote unquote one of DC's most famous, Wale, and he went on somebody's podcast. I think it was Fat Joe, and they asked him, "What is your full name?" And the nigga was embarrassed to say his name is like you. He went by Wale to be cool and seemed like he a Mo. He from DC,
like he a Bama, like he a Bama.
He's African, and he didn't want to say his full name was Oluwaseun or something like that. He was
Walla Way.
Right.
Walla Willoughby Way. Well, hold on. What's the address from Nemo? 49 Wallaby Way or something.
Wallaby Way.
Listen, there's one I found on Akon recently. I think I told Mathia, I put it on the page. Mathia, is it up?
I just seen it on the DC page, sir.
Oh shit, just play that one on. Play that one on. Akon is like, you don't want to know my name, do you? He said, yeah, what's your name? Man, you sure you want to know my whole name? It took him about 5 minutes to get to that. Say the whole thing. The shit is long, brother.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's a whole basketball possession long. it's long as shit. You could do the whole conduct. Dun, 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 dun. It's rough.
Salakia, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
But let's not forget, Burna Boy said that, and then he turned around and said that we ain't got no culture in America.
Well, that's what a thief does. A thief would steal everything out of your house and then to come up and call you broke. That's the white man. That's what a thief does. He's a thief. He's a damn thief. Y'all probably don't know it. At one time, there was these other Hamites, Davido and Wizkid and Burna Boy. They all came out and said dancehall belongs to Africa now. Vybz Kartel is not the king no more. And it was a huge issue. It's like, what the fuck is he even talking about? Yeah, Mr. Shapat, come on, please.
So now, I'm going to say, DC got one of the biggest Ethiopian communities in America.
Right.
And I forgot where I was at. I'm in New York the other day, and Ethiopian walked out of the store, and when I tell you he had the biggest forehead and biggest eyes, I couldn't even stop looking at him.
Duck to him pass. Yeah, give him some clearance.
Yeah, he had to say something to me because I couldn't even stop looking at him. Like, man, this is one uncommon looking dude.
That's the best way to play that. I like that. I'm gonna start using that account. You are an uncommon looking bam. Look at him. He look so uncommon. That won't be the thumbnail to his face. Uncommon.
Salakia said that the fly head.
That's that he landing strip for the flies. Coming in hot. Go ahead, play that for me.
Hey.
Pull it back.
What is your name? What is your real name? My name is Akon. But full name. You want to hear it? Yes. All right. I will give you the backstory, but I can't. Because I already gave you a hint. Okay. But it's Aliyun Double Abugatai Purundaka Lulu Badra Akon Child. Look at your face.
You better not tell this woman, say my name. Say my name. Whose one is this? Son doesn't come up on that shit. Like that's crazy, but they want to be us. He ain't come over singing, African music, Afro beats. He came over singing hip hop. He came over doing collabs with Young Jeezy and 50 Cent, and I mean, goddamn, man. Like they all want to be us, and they're not oppressed by us. There's gonna come a time, brother, they're going to get oppression, because that's what they want. They're gonna get it. They're going to absolutely get it. All right, good to go.
Clock it, sir.
Where we at? Any more questions? Somebody was saying something. Somebody wanted to try to say something.
Yes. Come on, sir. No, I was.
Go ahead, Mafia.
Remind.
Yeah, up on the screen,
I was going to remind that a long time ago, Gilly had ran into the Philly camp, and they questioned his pedigree.
Oh, for real?
and he booked it real quick.
Damn. We got it on tape? Salaki, if you can find the tape for that, I'll take it.
I got to find the video.
Yeah, please, go on a search for that. That would be Tawab, bro. That would be absolutely Tawab. You know what I mean? But the heathens, they all want to be us. They just don't want the experience. They're going to get the experience. They're going to absolutely get it. All right? What we got?
Karas says, Shalom, sir.
Go ahead, Cap. 1 second.
If I could, sir. But here's the bad part about it for the heathen. We made oppression look good to the point where even in our oppression, we set the trend. They have nothing to set for us. There's nothing that nobody's going to want to imitate. There's no style of clothing. I mean, there's no dishes that they cook. There's no music that they make that could get us to want to be them.
Yeah.
That's how you know you're God's chosen people, because in your poverty, you set the trend for the earth.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. Listen, brother. Like we make these heathens, we make their ways so popular. Like Islam would be nothing without Malcolm X and Muhammad Ali and Louis Farrakhan and all of that. Even though it's a false religion, they made it trendy. They made it something that's like, damn, I want to be that shit. Rastafarianism would be nothing without Benjamite culture. Even now, even Burna Boy got the clean dread. Original dreadlocks is not that shit, dog. It's not that thing you go to a saloon for. It's not uniform. It looks like tree roots. It's not something you would want because it was supposed to be rebellious. It was supposed to be non-conformative. You in the salon getting shampooed down and blown the fuck out. What the fuck is that shit? Like that's, but again, we take something and make it clean and make it appealing. Even the Hamite food. People only know about fufu now because those of us who go with the Hamites telling other people about fufu and all these dishes. But nobody would go to some Hamite restaurant and eat that shit. Nobody would sit down there and, why are you eating this way? Oh, you eat it with your hand. Nobody ain't doing that shit. Hey. Especially when I could go on the internet and find out you don't know what toilet paper is, and you would wash your hand under a pipe after, I mean, why? For what? The world needs us to rule, man. It's in desperate need of us to rule this place. Next question now, if we have.
Corral Lakam says, Shalom, Lord Christ. Can I get a breakdown on Ecclesiasticus chapter 26, 11 and 12?
All right, if I could. All right, let me see what it looked like. And definitely check it out and try to get it for you. Ecclesiasticus what?
26, 11 and 12.
26. 11 and 12. Somebody grab it, read it for me real quick, all right? Ecclesiastes 26. Go ahead, Arwadi.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 26, verse 11. Watch over an impudent eye, and marvel not if she trespass against thee. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he hath found a fountain, and drink of every water near her. By every hedge will she sit down and open her quiver against every arrow.
I'm gonna skip up to
Like I said,
start at 7.
Start at 7?
Yeah, start at 7.
What's up?
Nah, it's just something.
Something true.
Kind of.
Y'all could hear me? Testing 1 2 1 2.
Kind of, but you sound in the background a little bit.
A little low. I think Bukwash looking on the audio right now. Could everybody else hear Officer Arwadi reading?
Come, sir. Come.
From 7. That way Bukwash could get solid now. 2 out of 2. Bukwash into the technician, boy. Give Bukwash a hand. That's sign crap, Bukwash. At one time I thought he was against Mark. I thought nah, I'm fucking with you. All right, go ahead. Take from 7.
Verse 7. An evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro. He that have hold of her is as though he had a scorpion.
Right. So this year, this whole 26th chapter from really, I think 25 and 26, maybe it's a couple others. But 25 and 26 is telling you what type of woman to choose, what type of woman to stay away from. It's describing a certain type of woman to recognize, to be giving you cues on who to choose, who not to choose. So now, or if she's already chosen, to really recognize what's going on. So it's saying an evil wife, because this is somebody who's already chosen, she's already married. An evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro. Yoke, why? Why is it a yoke? Go ahead.
Because it's a heavy burden to have a woman that is.
Well, okay, give me the yoke part.
A heavy burden, sir.
Not a heavy burden. Don't think heavy burden. Yoke, just go ahead.
A yoke, it brings to mind the unevenly yoke, the two cows or bulls being yoked together.
So yoke is what?
It's what connects you.
It's the thing that joins you. So now, this is what it is. It says an evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro. So don't think heavy burden. Just think you're joined to something. That's what?
A chain or a link of some sort.
Well, that's what the marriage is. The marriage is you tied to each other. Whether it's on the neck, the foot, you're tied. That's just it. But if it's shaken to and fro, this yoke is what?
It's painful.
It's not stable. Okay. Just think 2 oxen plowing, or 2 of them horses. Them horses are like them Clydesdale, them big horses that I like. Them Clydesdale, they say them Clydesdale or draft horses. You know, the big ones with the hairy hoofs, the huge shit. They're not used for riding or perching on or something like that. They call them too.
Talking about like the big black one that you want.
Well, that's just one color. Then they come in different colors.
Okay.
We call them Clydesdale horses or percheron, something like that. That's their proper names. Or draft horses, right? They say them horses, I forget the poundage they could pull on their own. And they're not really made for riding. They say they have a rough gait, meaning you can't sit on them and ride proper. You're going to be bouncing all over the damn place. They're made for power. And they use them horses to pull big logs out of the woods or from a staging area after they chop stuff down or haul, gravel or something. The old school powerhouses. They say those horses like to pull. And he looked a little sassier. Just don't put that one up. Don't put that one up. Find me something a little better. That nigga stand up there like he looked like, There's other ones, brother. Just look, goddamn. I already said I like the horse, so don't put that one up. That shit don't look, should look like some Nate would ride at. I'm glad you all didn't see this shit out. God damn it out. There's other good ones that's just, you know, you can look for the jet black jokers out. You know, get the point? I trust you, Bukash, to not, you know, embarrass me up there, brother. Please. All right? Bukash making me think now, I don't like these horses no damn more. All right? So now they say somebody could look up the poundage of it. But they say, go ahead, Shapat.
So like, sir, by chance, did you still want Phineas?
No, you can just tell everybody where it is. All right? These horses pull a tremendous amount of weight, right? They're just known for the amount of weight they can pull. And they said these horses, like once you tie the weight onto them, they feel it and they be bucking ready to go. They said, okay, what's the pound? Anybody look at the poundage? You all have a ton of phones. I have to ask for it twice. Nobody pull their phone out. See how y'all are? See how these niggas is, man? I'm trying to teach you all. And you're still ain't putting your fucking phones up. Everybody get in the phone now and look for the poundage on them phone. Whoever find it first, say it. God damn it, man. Shit. All y'all, you sisters too. God damn it. Y'all have phones. Get in them phones. Shit. I'm asking for some information. God damn it. I know y'all gonna watch me get beat like Rodney King. Y'all just gonna sit down over there. Y'all ain't gonna pull your phones out for nothing. 2,000 to 8,000 pounds one of these horses could pull, right? Dead weight. Nothing with wheels or nothing, just 2,000 to 6,000 to 8,000 pounds. Depends on the size of the horse. They say when they yoke them together, the horses compete with each other on how much they could pull. So you would think, let's say 2,000 to how much? Let's say 8,000 a fully grown one pull. You would think if you have two, you could pull 16,000, right? They say together they could pull like 20 or 25,000 because they're trying to outdo the other one. You understand? No, that's not a yoke that goes to and fro. That shit just going forward. And imagine you know, all right, let's go. And they go and they look at, yeah, nigga, I got you. Like brothers. Now imagine a yoke that's going to and fro. Imagine these two big horses that could pull this thing. One going left, one going right. And the stronger one pulling this one too, and the other one pulling this one through, and the strong one, you know, need a break. See, an evil woman is like a yoke that goes to and fro. It's not going anywhere. It's movement, but it ain't going nowhere. This is just to and fro. Back and forth. Like an argument. Always just going back and forth about some shit. Just back and forth. Where we at? Tawada Bukwash. You gotta look for the jet black ones. There's some good ones where they coming off the damn thing. It's a thing of beauty. You ain't got to find it. We could go on. Go ahead. I don't even want a white on the horse, brother. Salakia. White is gonna be out of style in the kingdom. I don't even want white on the horse. I want that jet black joker right there. I'll take that joker. Either or whatever. Give me the jet black. Nothing is eye black. The teeth black. It's just a ridiculous thing. Yeah, I'm gonna come through that with black armor when I come to sell these slaves, brother. And black armor, black every fucking. They're coming in the dead of night too. I don't want them to see me coming or going. They just say hearing the shit out. They're seeing shit coming out the nostrils, frost. That's all they're seeing. All right, keep reading. Whoever have it.
Verse 8. A drunken woman. And
No. That's black here. To and fro. That's the last thing we broke down. Stick with me. Just read this again from the top.
An evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro. He that hath hold of her is as though he held a scorpion.
Right? He that had hold of her is as though he held a scorpion. Where, imagine you have a scorpion in your hand. How are you? How are you going to be? Go ahead. Somebody grab the mic. Is there a mic for the brother?
You're gonna be moving your hand in the way to make sure careful.
You're not moving your hand. You're right about the last part.
You're gonna be careful.
You're gonna be extreme. You're gonna be uncomfortable.
Right. Calm.
This thing is in your hand. Could you kill it? Yes. Could you end it? At what risk? Or tremendous pain. It could sting you at any time. Or what it says, as though he held a scorpion, held it. Now this thing is hurting you. You get the point? So that's the running down with this one. Keep going.
A drunken woman and a gatter abroad causeth great anger, and she will not cover her own shame.
Where you at? 8, right. A drunken woman and a gather abroad causeth great anger. Why is that? A drunken woman and a gather abroad. What's a gather abroad? You know what a drunken woman is, right? A woman who is intoxicated or loses control, or a gather abroad. What does that mean? See, Bakwa, she understands things. You say it to him once. What are you in your phone looking at, Bakwa? Say it loud so the people can hear. I'm looking at. Got it. Thank you. Give him a hand. Fucking hand. What? We don't read from phones, but we use them for research. Go ahead.
Okay. Gather. None that travels about habitually.
Say again.
None.
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 N-O-N?
Oh, Slock. My bad, Slock. One that travels about habitually.
I realize y'all trying to set me up. Y'all trying to make me break shit down wrong so you come back and pull a tape, say, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. One that what?
Travels about habitually.
One that, okay, for this breakdown, give me the opposite of that. Give me how you would describe that person. Drunken woman or a gather abroad. Say a gather is one who travels about habitually.
It's closer.
Come on.
Come. Restlessly. Or
restlessly, meaning what? Travels about restlessly. What does that mean? Keep going.
Or with chiefly social purposes.
Or with what? Slow down and read it. Make sure you're reading it right.
Or with chiefly social purposes.
Or with chiefly social purposes. What does that mean? What does the whole thing mean? You put it in a nutshell. Come on.
Means a drunken woman that's outside all the time.
You just whatever. Restlessly, meaning there's no real purpose. There's no real point to this thing. You just go in with the flow. You just, I don't want to know how we end up here. You just go in with the flow. You just whatever. Go ahead. Somebody say Salake.
So like I said, that sounds like a whore. Drunk and everywhere she don't need to be.
Who's that? A warrior?
Yeah, Common says she's drunk and everywhere she don't need to be.
A warrior, you're a captain now. You can't speak like an officer no more.
Like I said.
You speak like a captain now, brother. You gotta drizzle that thing with some salt and some, Now it doesn't say she having sex with everybody. But if it looks like a duck and walks like a duck. So it's okay. There's a scripture said you have a whore's forehead. Anybody familiar with that precept? You have a whore's forehead. You're not a whore, but you think like one. You silly like one. You get the point? Similarly with a brother, you might hear somebody say effeminate, or somebody might say, "Man, you a faggot." Is he blowing rods? No, but he soft and think like a sodomite. You get the point? It's like that. This broad, she may not be having sex with everybody, or she might. She's definitely in position to do it. Now, from this gather abroad, she's in position for that. She's getting down there. She's causing vexation. She's going to and fro with who she's yoked with. How could she not? I'm just going to say for time's sake. If she would not gather abroad so much, if she would not be drunken, if she would not shake the boat, you get the point? These things wouldn't happen. Now, does that mean a woman can't travel? Hell no. Travel. Go everywhere. Go. Just don't bring embarrassment to nobody. That's you want to remember You belong to somebody. It's usually the broad who don't think she belonged to nobody. You get the point? Who don't think, it's like a kid. We all grew up with somebody who is like, man, what's up? Man, shit. I think I saw my father's car. This nigga is so paranoid. His father's car is red. He see a black car. So I'm telling you, that's him. You get the point? Like, that child is not going to do this silly shit with you because they have somebody who will kick the royal ass. They know they belong to somebody. You get the point? If Nolan Wells knew he was an Israelite and that the oppressor was Esau, he wouldn't been on, what's the name of the island? Horn Island. He wouldn't be on Horn fucking Island. Nolan Wells would have been at the Passover. He would have been at the Tennessee Cookout. He would have been down there with Nashak and Captain Nashak and Captain Jeremiah. He'd have been seeing them get raised up. Right. He'd have stepped on a sign. That looked like the people who saw him alive last. He'd have been stepping on this shit if he knew, if he remembered, I belong to somebody. Once you forget, once you take the tag off or the leash off, I mean, the world is yours. Just know you should be just as strong as you was to take the tag off and the leash off. Be strong when it's time to face the consequences. Don't bitch up now, because you could have bitched up. You know why people remove the tag and I could do what I want, I don't belong to nobody? Because you feel like a punk. You feel like, I feel like a bitch. I ask you how to do this. Man, that's too much. I'm my own man. That's not manly, or that's not, I'm not property. That's what women say. You motherfucking better be property somebody's before you end up state property or property of fucking Fort Lincoln Cemetery. You better be somebody's property. Right? Right or wrong? The white man is evil as shit, but he has some care of his property. The land matters to him more than the homeless people. That's what happens when you own property. You care about it. You get the point? You want to not be like this? Just remember, you belong to somebody. There's somebody, reverse it. A sister, this is talking about a woman. She travels. She doesn't gather abroad aimlessly. She's going to a cookout. She's going to visit some friends. She's going to visit some sister in prison because of her sisterhood. She has a purpose. It's not restlessly. It's not drunken. But on the way there, her tire blows out. She'll call somebody. That person will mobilize 50 people, maybe, just on a whim. But you got her abroad and some dumb shit happened. Who you calling? You can't call nobody because there's going to be an interrogation. What? You where? What are you doing there? Hold up. How this person, who is this? What? You understand? Just remember you belong to somebody. Just remember it. Remember that there's somebody has to give an account for you and it will help. And in this case, this wife, she's not remembering she's yoked with this brother. So it's going to and fro. And say when she got her abroad, she caused what? Great anger. Why so great anger? It's when she ain't supposed to be there.
Supposed
to be there. Go ahead.
So if you could, based on your breakdown you're giving now, can the gather abroad also mean that she just doesn't know her place? Even if she's not going nowhere, she doesn't know her place.
Yeah, because she doesn't think she belongs to anybody. You get the point? The ox knoweth his owner, the ass knoweth his master's crib. But my people do not consider. You understand what I'm saying?
Come on.
Keep reading. Whoever's reading.
Verse 9.
No. She causeth great anger.
Come. She causeth great anger, and she will not cover her own shame.
And she will not cover her own shame. And that's what you see today on Instagram. That's what you see today on social media. That's your OnlyFans. That's everything. That's spring break. That's everything outside of the truth. You cover your shame. You cover your shame. You dress a certain way. You dress to your body type because you belong to somebody. You might be a sister that's a little more blessed, upper, lower, sideways, whatever. Cover that thing up because that thing belongs to that man. Not everybody needs to see every goddamn thing. You might be small and petite or whatever. Don't dress stuff too tight. Cover up. Still look fly. Still look fly. You could do it. Just takes a little extra effort. It takes some put to who I belong to. Not shame. You have to want that. You have to live like that. And really, you know what you are? You are an ambassador to Israel. That's the simplest way to do it. Because you might have a beef with your husband or your wife or your brothers or whoever. But brother, if you know you are an ambassador to Israel, you have an obligation to the nation. To the nation now. If not, if the immediate relationship tie is strained or you have a beef or whatever it is, you still can't forget you're an Israelite. You still can't forget who you are and what you represent. The heathens do it. The heathens is like, no, we Japanese, we can't do that shit. We don't do it. The World Cup, they lose. Them niggas, it's a Japanese tradition. When the team plays, they clean the stadium, where the section where they will. Their fans don't just go home. They pick up the trash and clean the area they will. Because they say, well, you know, we have to leave it how we found it. You get the point? No, shit. You go to the movie theater, it's popcorn every goddamn way. I stay till the lights come on. I don't even leave when the lights go off. When the lights still off. I stay till the credits done go up, and I just sitting back there till the nigga come in and check to see who up there. All right? No, I'm leaving. And brother, I go down through the seats, and it's like, God damn. Now, I'm not saying nothing against my people or anything, but the heathen they have a certain culture with that part. You understand what I'm saying? For this example, because I know you know more. I know you've done been to Tibet and fucking Hiroshima and Nagasaki. This is for the example I'm talking about. You get the point? It's that thing. You understand me? So now, because of that, you have to remember, okay, I'm an ambassador to my people. Commander General Yahanna does it a lot. Anybody who ever went out with Commander General Yahanna, he'll treat you, pay the whole bill, and leave a tip. And I ain't talking about $2 shit. He leaves a tip. And it could be heathen. It doesn't matter. Because there's a reputation that when you see them Israelites coming, these are honorable people. You get the point? Even if it's a heathen, which is, again, the UPK is so unique because we walk and talk a whole different life. We don't go to the, you know, we ain't the Sakari dudes. We not that. We not the GMS. We not the purple faggots. We not that thing. We are totally royal people, different. You the devil, here's your gratuity. The bill come up to 100, here's your 25 or 30 or whatever is the tip. Oh, thank you. You didn't have to. No problem. Good service. Here you go. Peasant. That shouldn't make you feel a little royal, right? You know what I mean? You in there, yeah, I just served these nigga. Guess what? He gave me a $40 tip. You excited over $40, nigga? You a hoe? You have a nightstand to put this 40 on. You get the point? You could take some prestige from it if you carry yourself honorably. All right, where we at?
Yeah, verse 9, sir.
Verse 9, keep going quickly, all right?
The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids.
Mm-hmm. You say that one more time.
The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids.
The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids. Right? Meaning what?
So if I made it, saying that you can, because she got those flirty looking eyes, and you can see that she's trying to, you know, get any man, because a woman will have any man, an unrighteous woman, and you can see it in her eyes, you know, that she's lustful. Whoredom.
Okay. How are you seeing it in her eyes, Salaki? I'm trying to do a couple things at once, Yakim. Salaki.
She's trying to, you know, only way I can say, she's trying to hypnotize me, you know, with her looks,
All right, keep it simple. Keep it simple. How can you see it in her eyes? Just simple.
She keeps staring at me.
She looking at you.
Yeah.
Those sisters who get their name, when you take that picture, what's the word the general uses? Eyes averted? Is averted? You ever see sisters take the picture like this? Eyes averted, right? Because she ain't trying to seduce you. She's just trying to be an honorable daughter to get her name. She don't need the picture to go up and is 1,000 million trillion likes over lust. She's just here to bring glory. She dressed nice, the head covered. That's it. Eyes averted. I think that's the word he uses. Eyes averted. And she all making love with the camera lens. That's to trap you. Now, when your rib sends you a picture, she better look all the way in the lens. Let me get lost in them big old brown eyes. Let me get lost in them eyes. Them Bambi eyes, let me get lost in that picture. But when she's, for the public, she don't need to look at every person. Brothers see it all the time. You drive in a car. It might be the type of car. You might be playing music. You're approaching a bus stop or a corner where sisters are at, or women in general. There's a woman who's going to be in her phone. She's looking around. She's just waiting on the bus. Then there's a broad who's trying to see in your car from halfway down the block. She see it in the car. She see it in the car. Then as you pull up, she look away. And as you reach right here, boom, lock. As you drive by, you'll know the hell I'm talking about, right? Now, she looking at you, and you already know if you wanted to circle back, she'll talk to you. You already know that. Because why? She looking at you. You can see this in her eyes. Haughty looks, the prideful look. Once again, the pride, I don't belong to nobody. I could do what the hell I want. The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and in her eyelids. So she's looking. And brothers sometimes, Salaki, so some, what do you think about this sister here? She a whore. Salaki, how can you say that? So man, shit, every brother whore to you. All right, nigga. Go ahead. Go find out. If I'm wrong now, that's fine, brother. Go ahead. I'm not gonna find out. You go ahead and find out. You go ahead and find out, and then anyway, keep going.
If thy daughter be shameless,
shameless once again because she doesn't cover her shame. She's not thinking. She doesn't think she has to answer for everything, and that's such a blessing in life. It could feel like a burden if you're not used to it. You might be not used to somebody giving a damn about you. But brother, when you have to answer for everything, it helps you. It gives you a certain standard to meet. And it trains you so that when somebody is not physically there for you to answer to, you still could maintain a certain amount of honor and integrity. You could do it. Somebody could trust you on the other side of the earth. You could be a sister and you tell your husband, hey, I got this tax money. I want to go to Japan. Hey, go ahead, book this thing, man. I'll take the kids. Get the point? You can't trust the broad down the damn street. She ain't got no integrity. Right? This is the whole thing running down to the brother's question. All right, keep going.
Keep her in straightly. Lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty.
If thy daughter be shameless, not if. No, sometimes brothers might take this as license to just oppress the broad. Don't do that. She's not doing nothing wrong, man. Give her freedom. Give her her vanities. That's what it is. Women, you have to give them a certain amount of vanities. You got to give them room for it. Let them go do their nails. Let them go, Sunday morning with their friends and drink bottomless mimosas and whatever. Whatever. They're having fun. She ain't doing nothing wrong. She never brought no shame to you. Let her do her thing, man. But if your daughter be shameless, if this broad be shameless, brother, you got to keep her in straightly. Where you going? When you get there, tell me where you at. Who you going with? What time you're back? It had to be like that because you're shameless. If I don't ask you, you might be on the moon stripping for a Martian for moon money. You know what I mean? Some foreign. I don't know. Keep going. Right? So that's the thing. She abused herself over much liberty, freedom. Now, she's not shameless, brother. Give her the freedom, Mark. She's earned it. She tells you where she going. If she tells you she going with these friends, she's with them. If she says she's here, she's there. If they go there and the place closed, they say, hey, I know I told you I'm going A, but that shit closed, man. We sliding over to Z. Hit me if you need me. Boom. She's letting you know everything. There's no reason to gate her. You get the point? But if she's shameless, I gotta keep her in straightly because she will abuse herself with freedom because she don't know when to turn the fucking thing off. You get the point? Don't know when to turn that shit off. And that's why it goes to and fro with the husband. It's one type of spirit. And there's different degrees of the violation. You understand? All right, give me 11 now with the brother's question.
Okay. Watch over an impudent eye.
Watch over an impudent eye. What does impudent mean?
I got the definition right here, sir.
Go ahead, please.
Impudent is an adjective that describes someone who is boldly rude, disrespectful, or lacking in proper modesty.
It's a proud disrespect. It's a proud rudeness. It's not a, oh shit, slack. I shouldn't have said that. It's like, and you ain't the boss of me. So I'm gonna go with that. You get the point? Go ahead. Read it one more time.
Watch over an impudent eye.
Watch over an impudent eye. Like just like how you could just by her eyelids, you could know she a whore. She look at you, you already know this bro don't respect me. This is she don't respect nothing. She do what the hell she want. Watch over an impudent eye. Go ahead.
And marvel not if she trespass against thee.
And this is where a lot of the conflict comes in from the brother's side. I want to say this the right way. You have to be honest with yourself as a man in what you're attracted to. That's where it starts. If you have a problem with lust, there's probably a flaw in this particular sister. You get the point? If you that type that you, let's say a brother, you just that type. There's a good broad you could go and talk to somebody and pay a dowry for a quarter, and she'll wear the corsage and she'll make a post about you, and she has a Hebrew name, and she has a Hebrew name, and you get the point? You don't want that, bro. Your heart is beating, your blood flowing for another type. You shalom and Yahanna and all that. But that thing that you like is not this. You like another bro. You get the point? Now understand this. Just because you get her, don't mean she gonna act right. You gotta understand who you got. Because there's something wrong with you. So now you get her, you realize she have an impudent eye, she got her abroad, she do whatever. And you want to get mad when she, what it said? Marvel not when she trespass against you. I don't understand how she could do this shit, man. That's crazy. Something. No, you arguing back and forth with what? If you have a dog and you leave food there, is the dog going to eat it? Are you going to get angry with the dog? You're an idiot if you go beat the dog and put the dog outside and do all kind of dumb shit to the dog. So much people be so evil to animals when it's your fault. It's you. You left the door open. You left the food out. The dog is a dog, is an animal. If you mad, you have to be mad with yourself. Marvel not when she trespass against you. Because this is what you have. Get the point? You have a car, It's not brand new from the dealership. It's not even certified pre-owned. It's Craigslist. It's Facebook Marketplace. You paid $1,500 for, yeah, all you need is new brakes, oil change, and you got to go, Jack. No problem, $1,500. If the shit break down, what you gonna do? You gonna be mad? I'm gonna see you, nigga. You paid $1,500 for a car that you didn't care enough to take a mechanic to see. For the mechanic to tell you this is a good car, but it's not a good car. You just took it. It's some BMW from 1988 or something, but you get it for $1,500, and this thing's supposed to last you forever, for life. You're supposed to drive into the kingdom with this thing into Jerusalem, right? It broke down. What, you surprised? It's just save yourself. Marvel not if she trespass against you. This is the type of broad you have. This is this one. Just marvel not. At the same time, this is who you married. 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 So she might be evil and out of place, you married her. That should temper your anger. Should temper it. Fucking angry. I'll choose better next time. I'm gonna get my practice in here. Don't worry. I'm gonna learn to control. I'm gonna get wisdom. Sweat. I got you. Marvel not. Marvel not. Don't even. You can't sweat that. Can't sweat that thing. Keep going. You want the 12? Yeah. Go ahead.
She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he have found a fountain.
Mm-hmm.
And drink of every water near her.
Mm.
By every hedge will she sit down and open her quiver against every arrow.
Brother, okay, what Captain Aworium said is spot on. But I don't want that to be I don't want it to be heard that that's the general answer, because the sister may not be a hoe. But we at the end of this breakdown here. So if you're not a hoe yet, you're heading there. You better stop. You better turn around. You better hear this and be like, I'll be the yoke shaken to and fro for now until I could steady this thing out. I don't want to be mouth wide open for every fountain. I don't want to open. A quiver is something you put the arrows in. Like, them old school shooters, that thing they're pulling the arrows out from on the back, that's a quiver. Her quiver is empty, but she's opening it for every arrow. Now, we started with the yoke, just to and fro. You arguing with your husband. We ending with you just arrows, park your arrows. You got arrows, big ones, small ones, long ones, tall ones. Here we go. Arrows, put them here. Oh, anything to drink? Open water at a fountain, wide open. Now, just think of a woman. She's not supposed to be this accessible. A woman's value is not being able to access her. That's her value arc. Her value is not, she don't let everybody sit and talk to her. She don't let everybody walk with her. You get the point? Not everybody knows her number. Not everybody knows her name. Everybody might want her, but access, nigga, she ain't even looking at you. Hey, how you doing, brother? Say that too, sisters. Oh, brother, that's great. Some lustful bastard, you call him brother? That shit just, it discombobulate that shit. Oh, that's good, brother. Listen, good for you. Swear I pray the Lord blesses you with 1,000 beautiful wives. And you keep moving. You're going to look at you like, this shit. She whack anyway. Why? Because she ain't a hoe? You get the point? You could carry yourself a certain amount of class and wisdom and grace, and that increases your value. It increases your value. It increases everything about you, and there's no need to go to and fro in a yoke and none of that shit. You could go, your husband will trust you to go wherever with whoever. He knows you're not gonna hang around with some fool. But if you argue with him, hey, babe, I don't want you hanging with that girl no more. You know, if you're going out and she there, you can't go. All right, no sweat, no sweat. I'm gonna make up something. Versus, you can't tell me who to hang out. That's my friend. Something, something, something. All right. No sweat. You got it. Mob. I ain't marveling at shit. Go ahead. Don't call me though. Don't call me when your friend leave you. When your friend steal all your money. When your friend set you up. When your friend who is not in the truth or not with you do something else. You get the point? And I'm doing this example as being in the truth. This is not in general, because you broads in the world, most of y'all somewhere between 7 and 12. Wrong 11 and 12. I'm talking about the Philistines. Most of y'all landing at 11 and 12. Most of y'all. You get the point? So I hope the brother understands the question, understands the breakdown. That's where it's a whole breakdown of a certain type of spirit that could turn into somebody who's just, whole. Get the point? We good? Anything else?
This is the last question I have up here. It's from Lante Week. Says, how can I tell if I'm Jacob or Esau or Ham?
Lante Week. Okay, if your father and his fathers before him are the descendants of the slave trade, are the descendants of native people of the Americas, like the native Indian people, for want of a better phrase, the indigenous people of the Americas, if they Boricua, if they quote unquote, this is not what you should call these brothers and sisters anymore, Carib or Arawak or Amerindian, you'll hear that. If they are from that stock, you're an Israelite. If they're not from that stock, then you're a heathen. You could figure out whichever heathen you are. But if your father, all right, give me the seed of thy fathers, give me that one. And give me the Israel is my firstborn. I'll take that. All right. Wait, Numbers 11? 1 and 18, 1 and something like that. And give me Israel is my firstborn. Quickly, all right.
Exodus 4 and 22. And thou shalt say unto Pharaoh, thus saith the Lord, Israel is my son, even my firstborn.
Mm-hmm. Israel is my son, even my firstborn. 12 tribes of Israel, the Lord loves. He loves like a man loves his firstborn. Israel is who that is, right? The 12 tribes of Israel. All right, give me the other one. What do I want? Numbers? Who have it? Anybody have it yet? I'll tell you where it's at. Give me Numbers 1 and 18. Somebody grab it quickly.
Numbers 1 and 18.
Go ahead.
I got it, sir, if I may.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 1, verse 18. And they assembled all the congregation together.
Hold on. Start at verse 1. I'll skip you around.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 1, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses in the wilderness of Sinai, in the tabernacle of the congregation, on the first day of the second month, in the second year after they were come out of the land of Egypt.
Right. So this is 2 years after coming out of the land of Egypt. The Lord spoke unto Israel. Go ahead.
Come, saying, take ye the sum of all the congregation of the children of Israel, after their families, by the house of their fathers.
By the house of who?
Their fathers.
Of who?
Fathers.
Their fathers. It matters who your father is to be counted as an Israelite. That's why he said, take ye the sum. To be counted as an Israelite, you have to establish the house of your father, who your father comes from. Whether it's the house of Judah, whether it's Benjamin, Levi, Ephraim, Issachar, Naphtali, Asher, Manasseh. Who else I'm missing? I said Issachar already. Zebulun, Zabalawan, Gad, Reuben. Right? You have to establish who the house of your fathers is. Right? Which line your father comes from. Go ahead.
Con. With the numbers of their names, every male by their polls.
Like their poll, even till this day, the oppressor does a what they call a census, where they walk around and ask you the composition of your household, how much people over this age, how much male, woman, because they're trying to get a tally. They get it from this here, where you're taking the polls by the male. So you got to establish which father you come from, and the male by their polls, because the number is really the number of males, and you'll know how much people you have, because those males will have a family, 4, 5, 6, whatever it is. But if it's, like you have an officer of 500 or 50, you're responsible for 50 men or 50 families, 500 men, 10,000, 13,000, whatever. You get the point? You're responsible for that number of men, not just people. But it's extrapolated because those men represent a bigger group. You understand? Now skip me down to 18.
Con, verse 18. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees after their families.
Right.
By the house of their fathers.
Right. So to answer Lante Weeks, you want to understand your pedigree? Your pedigree comes from your father. You got to find out your father. Where's his father from? His father from. You come back, you say where it is. Right now, you could tell me what city and state you're in, so I could plug you in with the school over there. You could probably go and see, and they'll help sort you out. Some of our people, we don't have that background. We don't know. Majority of us don't know, and that's also a sign. That's also a sign. But if you do know, it's even more concrete. If you could, my father's black. He from XYZ. He from Haiti. He from Mexico. He from there. Yeah, his people is indigenous. They're not the European Latino. They're the native Latino. That type of thing. You want to find out who your father is. It's not so much who your mother is. That doesn't count for your pedigree. All right? You love your mother no matter whatever she is, but she doesn't determine your nationality. It comes from the father because the man carries the seed. All right? So that's it. Good to go? All right? I hope that answers your question, Lante Weeks. Give me Deuteronomy 21. So you all know, what's the brother's name? Nolan Wells, Salakia. Nolan Wells had, shit, I didn't send this. Nolan Wells had the unfortunate situation where he went to hang out with these devils and wound up dead, right? You could probably get a picture of Nolan, if you don't mind. Right? He wound up dead. I think everybody knows who he is. You should not ever. So, you have Exodus 4:22. What was that?
That was my firstborn.
Firstborn. Okay, no, so I got you. Nolan, well, right. So now, your brother or sister, you probably do not want to. No, give me the one with him with the devils around him, where he partying with them. When he's on the boat, not that one where their faces blurred out. You see the blur in their faces now. That's what I need. Right? I need the one with their. You could probably click the one with the faces blurred out and see if others would pop up underneath it. Down to the last, right there. All right, scroll down. That one right there in the middle. They're all there. Oh, there's a bigger one down there. This is Nolan. No, that's blurred out. It says you clicked on this. You clicked on something. No, because there's one before. Click on the original one again. Yeah, come down. Come down. Yeah, try that one. I'll take that. Just make that one bigger. All right. So he was found dead under mysterious conditions. We don't know where he died, how he ended up anywhere else, but he gone, right? His parents say he went to this, 4th of July weekend celebration with some Edomites partying, whatever. How old was he? 19, he's not even 20 yet, 19 years old. Still a very young man, just coming into his prime. And he's over there hanging with them, right? Thinking they're his friends. All right. Now, it's been about 3 weeks since the 4th of July. Almost 3 weeks. I think we're in the 3rd week now. Anybody's arrested? Nobody's arrested. Is there suspects? There's no suspects. 3 weeks, 21 days later. I think his funeral was yesterday?
Monday.
Yesterday, they put him in the ground, right? So his body in the ground, but nobody in locked up. America's justice system has failed, and we all know it. Mississippi is poor as shit. Poor. I'm talking about poor in the performance of duty. The performance of duty. I'm going to show you in the Bible what should have happened, and it would have stopped everything. Go ahead, Shepard. Not stopped everything, but it would have solved stuff so quick. And really, it would have stopped everything if the Lord's laws was in play. That's why we have to rule, because we are much better than Mississippi. We're much better than Memphis. We're much better than DC. We're much better than San Juan, Puerto Rico, or Buenos Aires, Argentina, or Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. We're much better than these places where these oppressors rule over us, that we cleave to them for justice and everything else, because they're incapable of providing it. They're liars and thieves, thus saith the Bible. Shepard?
It's like I mean, they got a whole show that when it comes down to us being possible suspects, they say with his carnal ways and statistics, they say they got at least at the minimum most 48 hours, or most likely they won't solve the case. The first 48. Whole show about it. It's been 3 weeks.
Right, and they be them is murder cases, right? It's all murder. It ain't theft or nothing. So it's a press first 48 hours. We have to do it. It's been 3 weeks. It's been 48 hours on top of 48, on top of 48, on another 48 hours. Hey, it got treated like Friday, next Friday says next 48 hours after next Friday part 4. It's rough. They don't intend on solving this case, but let's see what should have happened. And let's see if this is a standing law, if Nolan Wells would be unalive. First off, the Lord ordered us to be separate. I don't know what you're doing with them naked on a boat. Ain't a woman in sight. I don't know what you're dealing with. I really don't understand it. I could never understand it, but that's your business. All right. Give me Deuteronomy 21. And let's start at verse 1. All right. They're saying, first off, they were saying he drowned. They left him. They didn't see him. Then it come to find out he was at some party with them after they say he died. Then some woman, some white girl come out and say something. Then his friend come out, and you don't know what to think about this dude right now. You don't know what to think about. And the family probably just want to bury him and move the fuck on. They don't care at this point because they're worn out. Let me get Deuteronomy 21 and 1.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 21, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
If one be found slain in the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee to possess it, lying in the field, and it be not known who have slain him, then thy elders, and thy judges shall come forth, and they shall measure unto the cities which are round about him that is slain.
All right, read that one more time from the top again.
If one be found slain in the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee to possess it, lying in the field, and it be not known who have slain him, then thy elders.
So now if a man be found slain and it's not known who slain him, he found in a field. Similar to Nolan, he wasn't in a field, but he was found. He was dead. They didn't know who killed him. They didn't understand. Now, this is God's law. This is in Deuteronomy. Duty. Think duty. Like, this is a must. You find him dead. Nobody know who killed him. No sweat. Ain't no problem. Then what?
Then thy elders and thy judges shall come forth, and they shall measure unto the cities which are round about him that is slain.
They shall know wherever they find him, they have to measure all the cities that are in proximity to this body. Wherever they found him, they had to check, okay, this city is 50 miles away, this is 10 miles, this is 2 miles, this is, you checking everybody who close enough to matter. Go ahead.
Oh, God. And it shall be that the city which is next unto the slain man, even the elders of that city shall take an heifer, which have not been wrought with, and which have not drawn in the yoke.
Right? It shall be. So the men who in charge of that city, the men who in charge of, and it shall be that the city which is next unto the slain man, so the closest city to where he's at, they now have to come. The men who in charge of that city, they have to come and take a heifer, a cow who is not, a female cow who has not been wrought with, meaning this cow ain't been bred yet. A bull hasn't mounted this cow, and this cow hasn't pulled the yoke, hasn't been worked, right? So this would be like a prize cow because it ain't bred yet and it ain't worked. It might be a good cow to sell for meat. You get the point? Or it's a good cow where she ain't even drop a litter yet. You could start it thing. Go ahead.
Okay. And the elders of that city shall bring down the heifer onto a rough valley, which is neither eared nor sown.
Right. And they shall bring this heifer down unto a valley that ain't farmland. It's not been aired. It ain't yield nothing or sown with nothing. Go ahead.
Okay. And shall strike off the heifer's neck there in the valley.
And they're going to kill this cow. Or they cut the head off or cut the neck. They're going to kill this cow right there in that valley. This is the man who's closest to that body, the city that's closest to that body. Starting right there. Go ahead.
Okay. And the priests, the sons of Levi, shall come near.
Right. And all the priests are going to come near now. Go on.
Okay. For them the Lord thy God have chosen to minister unto him and to bless in the name of the Lord. And by their word shall every controversy and every stroke be tried.
So the priest gonna come near now. They're gonna be involved in this thing now because the Lord done put it on the priesthood. And by their word shall every controversy and every stroke be tried. What does that mean? Come on, young brother.
They're going to deliberate judgment amongst themselves.
Well, that too. Just give me one word. Just one word. No, really? To get in the right mindset for what we're reading, you have to imagine America's court system on the right-hand side on steroids and playing at 4 times the speed. So if now they kill this heifer in this valley, this is the closest city, we starting there, and the priests come down, and it says, by their word shall every controversy and every stroke be tried. Every stroke. Stroke of a, because there's, you're in UPK now. Stroke of a pen because there's reports. Like you file a report. When your lawyer come to court, he coming with his hand swinging. He coming with a brief bag full of what? Reports. Every control, every argument they're going to hear, and they're going to read these reports. We have in court now, not 3 weeks later and counting. Oh, you found this body? What's the closest city? What, y'all? Is he in there? Is the murderer there? You got to prove it. You bring that heifer down. And you'll see why. Keep going.
and all the elders of that city that are next unto the slain man shall wash their hands over the heifer that is beheaded in the valley.
Right? They shall wash their hands over the cow that's killed. It's like this cow is killed, it's valuable. It's innocent, it ain't did nothing. You had to wash your hands to say, I ain't killed this cow, which is nobody in this city has murdered that man. So you now, if there's a dead body around, you don't need a kickstart of a police report and CNN reporting. Under God's system, the men in charge of that city have to start combing through that city to either find the murderer or prove that the murderer is not from our city, because there's a consequence if anything otherwise is done. Keep going.
Come. And they shall answer. It's like, and they shall answer and say, our hands have not shed this blood, neither have our eyes seen it.
And they shall answer, and they will say, our hands, that we're not responsible for this body. That's what Mississippi, Horn Island, y'all should have did that shit. Because 3 weeks later, we'd have narrowed down the city by now. They're sitting right next to him. What the fuck more do you want? You all press us out. You pull the car over, one person has weed in their pocket, y'all going down. So tell me about what you said, Jaquan? Yeah, who is he? Where you think he got the weed from? Well, Jaquan told me, you know. They press everybody in the car. Press them crackers out, man. Press them. But you don't care about none of that, because this is a filthy place that we need to rule. We need to rule. There's no bail. No bail. Go in jail in Mississippi. Go in jail. I see a video recently. The brother in there, I think he in solitary confinement or in the hole, and the place is flooded out. There's no light. You had to use the light for the phone. So, and this is daytime, so imagine at night now. It's, nothing. You walking around in what? He need to be there. The three of them need to be there. That bitch too. That girl who don't know everything, lock her. Let them start talking. Let them start talking like they do us. The men of the city had to come, and they have to come. Now, when they come down to this valley, they would have already dispatched men through this. Check this whole thing out. See who saw what. Check the night watch. See anybody coming. Did they see somebody riding at night? You all know this cat who died. Something they'll go. It's expedited out. It's duty at this point. Come on, Shapat, please.
Stock, if I may, just thinking of a story I heard from Mississippi back in the day, where these dudes were coming from New Orleans, passing through Mississippi, and stopped to see one of the guys' father on the way.
Mm-hmm.
Stopped at a fast food joint, and they had twisted up some weed and had smoked some weed.
Mm-hmm.
And by the time they finished the weed, got pulled over. Turned out it was two police officers in the fast food spot that were eyeing them the whole time. So they must have called, because it was too fast before they got back on the highway that they got pulled over.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it turned out everybody, when they got pulled out of the car, all had the same story. They smoked the weed beforehand. Before they got in the car, nobody was smoking weed in the car. But there was one devil that was amongst them. Had weed all over his sweatpants, everything. The weed was on him. They really didn't ask him nothing, and they didn't check him, or they would have found it.
Listen, brother, there's a life lesson to learn now. First off, obey the Lord, because the Lord is against you. Because like you said, how the hell could they pull up on us that far? But the Lord is against you. That's it. The Lord is just against you, and that's that. And you got to recognize when the Lord is against you, and you got to seek to get in his favor. You need to seek to get in his favor. The second thing is, you know the precept I want. I know you know that. You always know the precept I want. Come on. If trouble befall thee, he is right there.
Okay.
I'll need it for this. I need it for this breakdown. Pull it for me, in Ecclesiasticus.
Okay.
If trouble befall thee, I need that. Somebody could pick up the reading for the brother, or somebody else could look up the precept. Who? Shapat, you was reading, right?
Okay.
Let's continue real quick. I want to be done in a few minutes.
8 verse 8. Be merciful, O Lord, unto thy people Israel, whom thou hast redeemed, and lay not innocent blood onto thy people of Israel's charge, and the blood shall be forgiven them.
So now they had to come along and say, listen, we ain't had nothing to do with this. I checked my city. Ain't nobody in here killed that man. I could tell you straight up and down. This is on God. How we say it, on God? Think like that. It's unlawful to swear, but it's like that. It's like, man, I'm telling you, all that shit brothers do. Kiss, and the Lord is my witness. Some, if I'm lying, some. You coming down to declare. I done checked through. Our hands is done. And then he says, be merciful, O Lord, unto thy people Israel, whom thou hast redeemed. Remember, Lord, you saved us from Egypt, and lay not innocent blood unto thy people of Israel's charge. And then the blood should be forgiven them. The only way your city, Mississippi, or the state, or whatever, or Horn Island, the only way you free and clear is if you do this. Now, why is the men of the city saying, be merciful, Lord, and lay not innocent blood unto thy people of Israel's charge? Why are they asking the Lord to be merciful and not shed innocent blood? Daniel gave it to you. That's the one. Mike? Oh, you could, there's a mic, I think, right behind you.
Like, sir, so he asking them not to kill everybody because they didn't do it, and if you
why you think they're gonna kill everybody? That's what's impressive to me. Like, I need to hear your explanation on this shit.
He's asking to be merciful. Like,
you must, if he's asking for mercy, something got to be coming.
Right.
And you reading this thing, and you's like, don't kill us over this.
Sir.
You should be in charge. You saying don't kill us over this. So who should get killed over this?
The people, the person that done it.
The person who did it, or the city that's hiding that person.
Sir.
You ever wonder why, when in our community, when one person dies on the other side, it's a war, the east side versus the west side? This is very spiritual with us, because this is how shit gets solved in Israel. If it is y'all don't bring him out, all y'all die. 2 days. 2 days. You gotta be in this valley with this heifer. And if you ain't wash your hands, you ever hear the saying, I've washed my hands of this? That's where it comes from. It's our practice. Even when Pilate said, I wash my hands of this issue with Christ. You remember that? I've washed my, it comes from this. If you don't show up here and do this thing, it's going to be a problem. Now, all the leaders have to go back and check through. Your parents can't buy money. Their parents' money can't buy you out of this at this time, because there's a blade coming for everybody. The lawyer who helping them cover it up, according to God's law, if they don't find who caused this death, he dying too. The bailsman, the bondsman, the cop that took the report and falsified, according to the Lord's law, if they don't come and produce the person, here, this is him, we found him. We found him, here. Hand it over. Here, this, okay, yeah, no problem. Thank you. Thank you. If you don't produce him and it's found that he was in your city, everybody got to get me an example of. Everybody, and we're about to read it. Come on, Shapat, quickly.
I think it's in Joshua 7, when Achan was the one that was found that did the tree, the thing that the Lord said don't do. When he stole a garment and all that, and gold. And they narrowed it down by family. Is that how they were looking at it?
They didn't narrow it down by family. There was a search. They went for a search. This is different. This is different. This is more extreme. That was rough. That was rough. They put them all in a pit and burnt them alive. That was even the dog, the cow, everything get burnt because they disobeyed the Lord. We're about to read this out. Let's keep going real quick.
Sir. One minute.
Verse 9?
Verse 9, sir. So shalt thou put away the guilt of the innocent blood from among you. When thou shalt do that which is right in the sight of the Lord.
You have to do this to put away the guilt of innocent blood. If them niggas is innocent, they have to do this thing. and they also have to help me find who did it. The Lord's laws put a social responsibility on everybody that America lacks. America lacks social responsibility. As long as I'm not actively involved in the crime, I don't have a hand to pay. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Keep reading.
Oh God. When thou goest forth to war against thine enemies, and the Lord thy God hath delivered them into thine hands, and thou hast taken them captive.
Go ahead.
And seest among the captives a beautiful woman, and hast a desire unto her, that thou wouldest have her to thy wife. Then thou shalt bring her home into thine house, and she shall shave her head and pare her nails. And she shall put the raiment of her captivity from off her, and shall remain in thine house, and be well. Her father and her mother a full month. And after that thou shalt go into her and be her husband, and she shall be thy wife.
Now, many people have heard this precept before, right? Them last few verses we read. What do they teach about? What do Christians and stuff teach about this last few verses? When you go to war, see a pretty woman among the captives, what do they teach? What do they go? I know, Chappelle, I know you got the breakdown already. Anybody else? What does it sound familiar of? Anybody heard it? Okay, you ever go ahead, sis?
It's like, yeah, I never heard this.
You never heard this piece?
Not in the church.
No problem. Ain't no sweat. This is where they get the law of the concubine from. Right? How you could take a concubine. How in war you could take a white woman. Right? That's what they said. He immediately jumped to a white woman. He immediately jumped to some of the heathen. We're gonna take them and we're gonna have sex with them. GMS said he used to yell at white men on the streets. Yeah, when Christ come back, we're gonna kill you and rape your daughter. That's what they used to say. I mean, real horrendous shit. Like, god damn, nigga, shit. Now, without the truth, you will never understand this. Read verse 10 one more time.
Sir. My page flips. Verse 10. When thou goest forth to war against thine enemies, and the Lord thy God hath delivered them into thine hands, and thou hast taken them captive.
Now they think the enemies is the nations. Who's the enemies? Don't get lost. Hold on, Shepard. You done got it already. Come on. Who's the enemies? Don't get lost. Hold on. You got the breakdown before? Come on, what the fuck you doing? Come on, brother.
The neighboring cities?
Yes. The neighboring cities is the enemies here. Just like love thy enemy, your enemies of your own people. The Israelites who Moses saw striving with each other, they were enemies. This enemies here is not a faraway nation. This is the motherfucker who wouldn't go find the murderer. So now every other city around got to go fall on that city. If America was just and righteous, every Army Reserve, every National Guard, every Fed, every SWAT team would be on the way to Horn Island and Mississippi within 48 to 36 hours to go get them out of their house, their parents, everybody. And if we ain't get answers, you're going in the ground with Nolan Wells. That's what this is saying. When you go to war against your enemies, you don't want to do the job. You're a leader in that city. You don't want to go find who killed them. Ain't no problem. We all gonna find who killed y'all. We're gonna know who killed y'all because we're gonna do the killing. If you don't give us him, you're all going to join Nolan. That's what the Bible said. Now, 21 days later, you all can't find a suspect. I bet you somebody leave an anonymous tip after this decree done get made and say, listen, I don't want this. You remember the Slakia? Somebody was saying Slakia? Somebody said something?
No, I was just saying, you already said it. I was just saying, whoever didn't bring that heifer to, to wash their hands, that would be the enemy.
You ain't exactly, because you got to remember now what somebody might say, well, you could just go lie. Remember, the Lord is over watching this thing. Go lie if you want to. We'll find that thing out. That thing gonna get found out and you're going to die any fucking way. You get the point? So now they say when you go to make war with your enemies and the Lord has delivered you and the Lord delivered them into your hands, the Lord is going to give you victory over them because they done harboring this murderer. They know where he is. They know he's from their city, and they don't want to give him up. Mississippi, Horn Island, you don't want to give him up. No problem. The Lord going to deliver you into the hands of everybody else around, and thou hast taken them captive. You're supposed to fall on that city, and thou seest among the captive a beautiful woman, and blah, 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 and you pay her nails. You give her time to what? What does it say in verse 13? And he gave her time to what?
And she shall put the raiment
in the middle
to be well, I believe. Yeah,
keep going.
Be well,
and she shall remain in thine house.
And she shall remain in thine house and be well, her father and her mother a full month. And after that,
why is she bewailing her father and her mother a full month? Bewail means to what? Cry, right? And mourn. Why is she bewailing them?
Because they were the enemies who got slew, sir.
Because they're dead. And she know they're dead. And she knows why they're dead. So she ain't going to and fro. She know this is because her people sinned. This is the punishment. What should have happened? The men in charge of that city should have been better leaders to push that murderer out so he could get dealt with, because some girl now is going to have to be a wife, but not a wife of honor where you go pay her father money. And this is a wife you kill her father because he may not have done nothing wrong, but he in a city with wicked ass men. You understand? Our laws, we much better than it. We need to rule out. Now, if you grow up knowing that, you grow up knowing this law, you get taught this in school like you get taught paying your taxes. Somebody did this shit out. You're going to be like, brother, you got to go out there and face that death. We all ain't going to get killed for you. They don't give a damn about none of that shit. They, getting to go to college. They eating and drinking right now. They're doing whatever. Twisting a story. They got to wipe the cell phone, the FBI. Nobody could find nothing else. They get to do everything but die. And I'm saying nobody got to go kill them. I'm saying if we serve the Lord and this was his kingdom, Christ said, if this were my kingdom, my servants would fight. Meaning the things would run how I wanted to run. And this is the price of it. You find a body ark. If the nearest cities ain't come and declare that the murderer is not in there, by law, everybody who does declare the murderer is not in there has to go to war with them. If they don't show up to do it, has to go to war because now they're hiding him, they're harboring him in there. Well, he might be a man of privilege or something, just like them. You got to go to war. What's the other proof of this? I'm just paraphrasing it for now. Judges 19 and 21, where the Ephraimite brother who had the concubine, she was a wife. Him and her, they had an issue. I think she whored on them. I can't remember. She went to her father's house. He, being heartbroken, went after her. The father asked him to tarry there a few days or the same night or something. He said he tarried with him. Now, on the way leaving, they no, I think this was on the way there. I forget how the lead up go, but whatever it was, the city they was in, there was evil men. This was in the land of Benjamin. They call the evil men in the land of Benjamin. There was men who served Baal. And these men came to to her father's door. Not her father. I think a brother took them in. Came to the brother's door and said, hey, there's a man here. We saw him the other night. Bring him out so we will know him. These men wanted to have sex with the man. The man said, I have this girl here. I can't have no harm come to this man. He's under my roof because we have a law of brotherhood. They took the girl, raped her all night, brought her back dead. They were supposed to not take the girl. It was supposed to cut the spirit. It's supposed to be like, well, we can't do this to her. They raped the girl, brought her back dead. The father, he called out to her, and when he opened the door, she didn't answer. He cut her body up into 12 pieces and sent each piece to one of the tribes. And he said, listen, man, and this is, you could find this. This is a quote. He said, we have not seen such things since the days of Egypt, which lets you know what was going on in Egypt. Right? This is also a precept that a rapist is a sodomite because they wanted the man first, just like the men in Lot. Not Lot, was Sodom and Gomorrah. They wanted the man first. You get the point? And that was your news media. That was, they broadcasted her body. So now all the 12 tribes hear this. They mounted up and said, nah, that ain't gonna work. And it comes from weak leadership. You're letting evil land in your city and you're not doing nothing about it. These men of Baal was in the land of Benjamin and nobody stoned them. Israel fell on Benjamin, all of Benjamin that time, because of what those evil men did. Until this day, boom, bye, bye, and a batty boy head. Benjamin don't like no faggot shit. Right. None of it. It's spiritual because of the ass whooping we had to take according to the law. A murder was found. Where's the men? Nobody show up to wash their hands. Mount up. Clip up. That ain't happening. Like, our justice is so righteous. It's good. It's to put the evil away from among you. We don't have to waste time. Oh, we can't find them? No problem. Everybody. It's war. You don't want war? Bring them out. That's what Jesus said. Bring them out. Bring them out. Bring them out. You have to bring them out. If you don't bring them out, everybody goes in the ground. Either way, we're going to get justice. But Mississippi is not strong enough to do this thing. Mississippi is not pure and has integrity enough to do this thing. They rule by money and greed and sex and raping and whores and drugs. The kingdom of heaven will be way much better. Nolan Wells, your parents failed you by allowing you to hang out with these murderers. In the kingdom, no murder will go unsolved. None. There'll be no murder that goes unsolved because either the murderer dies or the city of the murderer dies. And that's just that. So if you don't want your daughters to have to mourn your death and see you get slain, and the only reason she ain't get slain is why?
Because somebody took her to be a wife.
Because somebody looked at her and be like, boy, she's a badass broad, boy. I could make her my wife. I done killed her parents. It's rough. It's rough, sis. Ain't no sweat. Come on. You could join my house. I'll take care. Her parents dead. I think she gonna buck? Where she gonna live now? Who gonna feed her? Who gonna take care of her? She grew. You hearing this now? Kristen will be like, man, that's horrible. That's savage. You kill her parents and now she has to lay with you. She knows her parents was evil or part of an evil system, or the men of the land, not even her parents, but the men in charge of that land was evil. So whatever happened is like, this is the Lord's judgment. That would make a much better society. You worried about the outcome, prevent it. Worry about the incident, not the outcome. The outcome is to deter you from that. If those privileged devils knew that this was what they would face, Nolan Wells wouldn't be dead. If you grew up knowing that, man, we can't let this person die. We had to take care of you. We had to, that's why the brother told the guy in the Ephraimite in Judges, you can't stay on the streets. Come stay with me. Because you had to take care. We have a social responsibility with our law. Go ahead,
Like, if I may, they so evil. They brought that up when they gave the body to DC to get the autopsy.
Right.
They didn't send the throat.
What?
They did not send the throat.
So where's the throat?
They kept it.
Let's go find it. That's a lock here. Let's go on down there. Who wants some war? You send the National Guard everywhere. Trump should send the National Guard down there and turn Mississippi upside down. Flip the damn fucking river over on its side. If you really want justice. Listen, come serve the Lord, man. We have to rule this place with that. And of course, you find this precept in the Apocrypha. If trouble befall you, he is not far. The criminals is right there. With that, pass the class over to Priest and Officer Shapat Daya.
I.S.U.P.K security announcements. We had I.S.U.P.K out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General Yahanna. Rules for new brothers and sisters. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They're here to share themselves with the world. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head and speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother or sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. You can find this in the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, and the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8 through 10. Means 10th in Hebrew. It's pronounced ma'ashara. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the Treasury Department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering For priests, not mandatory, whatsoever much would like to give. Upcoming Holy Convocation, memorial blowing of trumpets, first day of the 7th month, Friday, September the 11th, 2026. You'll find us in the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 24 through 25. Also, we're in cookout season. Next cookout that is coming up is in the Midwest Fire Weekend in Chicago, Illinois, from July 30th to August the 2nd. Make sure if you haven't already, book your hotels and get your travel arrangements together. To the Slack. So you had anything you want to add?
I'm good.
Calm. Remind Ackman Ackwath to check on social media, such as ISUPK.com, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and so on. I.S.U.P.K events and materials. If a brother wants to be a trooper in the school, you should start wearing all black. Includes black boots, black shirts, black pants, black headband, and scarf. And with that, I say I might him, which means to stand. We'll give a courtesy salute to the teacher. Men of Israel, Mount Shabbat.
Y'all give him a
top, so which means to turn. This you may stand. We'll give a courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Mount Shabbat. Y'all give him a top. Class dismissed.